to have that. Advancement type is milestone. What that means is Dale will just tell us when we leveled up. You don't have to worry about getting experience or anything. He'll just say, hey, you guys level, and we'll level up from there.
All right, where's this at? The
Hit
first
points.
Page?
Yep, go with manual. What that means is as we level and stuff, we'll be able to type in how many hit points we have.
Wait, scroll up to the top.
You're going to turn on feats and multi-class requirements. You're going to show level scaled spells, use encumbrance, and coins ignore weight.
Okay.
So from the next page here, you're going to go to race. I've already selected dwarf, so you'll have the drop down of all the races to pick. I have hill dwarf. As a barbarian, you'll probably want to be mountain dwarf, but you could be either. The main difference between them is they're going to give you boosts to your ability scores, your stats. So you have strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, charisma. Each of those ability scores dictate how good you are at different things. So strength is straight up attacking, how powerful you are, how strong you are. Can you bust down a door, break open a lock? How hard do you hit and how accurate are you when you hit? Dexterity is how nimble are you? How clever are you with picking locks and things using dexterity in your fingers? How much can you dance on the edge of a knife and make a tumbling acrobatics roll? How well are you good at dodging? That's going to be your dexterity. Constitution is straight up your toughness. Can you drink a vial of poison and shrug it off? How much hit points do you have before you get dropped? That's your constitution. Wisdom is street smarts. It's how much common sense do you have? How well do you just notice things, your sense of smell? That's all wisdom based. Intelligence is book smarts. How learned are you? Did you read things in a book? Did you notice something about your education and the upbringing? And then charisma is your force of personality. How well are you if you have a winning smile and a wink? How good are you at getting people to do what you want? How good are you at lying? That's your charisma.
How good are you at getting trades done in fantasy?
Yeah. So dwarf is good at constitution. All dwarves have a bonus to their constitution. Hill dwarves have a bonus to wisdom. Mountain dwarves have a bonus to strength. Otherwise, they're all going to be the same. They have different bonuses and things that they're good at just being dwarves.
Okay.
So when you go down there, it's going to tell you different things that you have after you selected your race. Dark vision means that you can see in the dark, but you see shades of gray. So you still want to have a lantern or a torch if you want to see details and fine details. But basically, it's like if you walk into a room and you've had your eyes closed all day and you can kind of see everything with lights off, that's dark vision. You're just really, really good at it. But you might not be able to paint a picture of what color the rock was because you don't see colors inside of it. Dwarven resilience is you have advantage against poison. Advantage means you're rolling 2 dice and taking the higher of a 2. So you're just better at shrugging off poisons. Dwarf combat training, all dwarves are good at certain weapons that dwarves know how to use. You could be a wizard, you could be a rogue, you could be a barbarian, you could be a cleric. All dwarves know how to use axes and hammers. Tool proficiency, I think you have that as a mountain dwarf also. It just means that all dwarves are known to be craftsmen. Every single dwarf, since they're a child, knows how to pick up something and start making stuff. Mine is I'm a blacksmith. So my dwarf, even though he's a cleric, can make blacksmithing stuff. I can make metal armor. I can make swords and hammers and axes. I could make horseshoes, whatever. Stone cutting, all dwarves are good at identifying metals, stones, and gems. We could look at a stone and be like, this is granite, quarried from 2 miles over here, and it's been around for 500 years on this wall. Dwarves just know shit like that from touching a stone and being able to identify it. In dwarven toughness, all dwarves just have more hit points than other people. So when you finish with race, you go to class. I've selected cleric. You'll select your class, and then it'll go by different abilities and things like that. Your first level, you probably don't have a lot of choices to make. You will have proficiencies. Proficiencies are based on your class. So I have light armor, medium armor, and shields as a cleric. I think you have the exact same thing as a barbarian, but barbarians also get a bonus when they don't wear armor. I'm good with simple weapons, but I also have the dwarven weapons. Tools, as a cleric, I don't have any tools, but as a dwarf, I do. Your saving throws, when Dale throws a creature that has spells or acid spits or fire breathing and stuff like that, your saving throw is what are you rolling to try and avoid damage. So clerics are good at wisdom-based attacks and charisma-based attacks, avoiding it.
Barbarians are good at
Fighters are probably constitution and strength. and then you get to choose 2 skills. Skills are basically what your character's good at. I have insight, so I'm pretty good at just determining, like, is someone lying to me? What's that person actually thinking?
You're still on
What's
the
that
class
person?
page,
Why did
right?
that person do that? Yep. And then religion is my character has a knowledge of religions. It could be that we see a weird symbol over a door, and I'm like, hey, is that a religious-based symbol? Oh, cool. This is a cult of some evil deity. I recognize it because of my study of religion. As a barbarian, you're probably going to have things like athletics, intimidation, strength-based, constitution-based stuff. My character has spell casting and divine domain. Yours will probably have a rage feature, things like that, where you get mad, you become tougher and stronger. You're the Hulk.
Yep. You're the Dwarf Hulk.
I like it.
So once you're finished with that, we
Finished.
can go over to abilities and let me know when you're ready, and we'll go from there.
I'll explain the abilities.
All right,
once
so
you're-
yeah, I have a couple choice proficiencies.
Mhm.
So I had to choose between 2 skills. I had to choose 2 from animal handling, athletics, intimidation, nature, perception, and survival.
Okay.
I would go intimidation as one of them for sure.
So animal handling is basically a dog trainer or a horse trainer. It's I see an animal, I try to calm it down. I might want to train it. That's animal handling. Perception is how well do you notice things? Do you notice that person trying to pick your pocket? Do you notice that strange person walking by that they had a spell casting while they were looking at you? That's perception. Intimidation is intimidation. You're scaring somebody. You're trying to get them to talk. Swear to me, Batman intimidation. Athletics is being able to jump over a high ravine, being able to swim, being able to climb up that wall really well. Or the survival is being able to find a good spot for a camp, being able to forage and hunt, being able to survive off the land. What was the other ones you had?
Athletics, intimidation, nature.
Nature is knowledge of nature itself. So being able to identify that tree is this kind of tree. That plant's poisonous. It's also being able to identify creatures that are nature-based. That shambling thing coming towards us is in fact not a plant, but it is a nature-based animal that's trying to kill us, or it's neutral. It just wants to be pet. Nature is just knowledge of natural things.
So I think I'm gonna stick with intimidation and perception. Those seem pretty useful.
Those are very useful.
Okay. Alrighty. Abilities still over there. The ability scores. Was I
So you
supposed to do standard?
Not yet. You're going to do manual/rolled. Up here, you're going to select manual/rolled.
Got it. Mhm.
And this is where we're all at. So you see that I've got 3 groups here. There's a little button right here that says add group. We're going to have 3 groups total. And then the way it's going to go is you're going to roll 6 times, 3 times, and you're going to pick which ones you want. And then you get to decide where they go as far as your stat priority.
Okay.
Now, as a barbarian, you have an ability where everyone's armor class, how hard you are to hit, is based on what armor you're wearing and your dexterity. How well can you dodge? As a barbarian, you also, if you're not wearing armor, get to add your constitution. So your main stats are strength, constitution, then dexterity. You really don't care too much about wisdom, intelligence, charisma. I mean, it's nice if you have better scores on everything, but strength, dexterity, constitution is your bread and butter.
You're the Hulk. You're just a big lumbering idiot that doesn't have to be smart or wise. You just tear crap
But
up.
you might be Bruce Banner Hulk, So the way it works, you're going to click on this roll just like this. It's going to take the 3 highest
Calm down.
dice
I said I'll
and
take
subtract the
care of it
lowest.
when I get through, okay?
All right, go ahead.
All right. Now that
the,
we're
the
in
floor is yours, Dale.
Now that we're in the abilities page, Rashawn, you paying attention here?
Do you want to have everyone share their screen here so you can keep everyone's in view?
No, we'll go over it. That's fine.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's a lot of clicking and off clicking and all that stuff. So basically what you're going to do is you have the little add group and where it says dice. So first of all, ability scores, you're going to click down on the thing where it says manual/rolled. So once we're at the manual/rolled, what you're going to do is where it says add group, the dice roll groups, you're going to click add group until there's 3 total groups. Let me know when you're, Rashawn, you got that? All good to go on that? All right, Webb, just let me know when you have that set up like that.
I'm
Okay.
good.
So now what we're going to do is you're going to roll. And so when you click roll, you can roll all of them. You can roll the first one for each group, however you want to do it. For example, I'm rolling Enrique's right now. I rolled the first one for each one. I got a 7, a 14, and a 12. Okay, so you're going to roll all 3 groups, and they're gonna pick which group you like the most for your set. Like, so this first group,
So we're all rolling out of the three groups?
everyone's rolling their own, yes. So Enrique got, for his, he got 7, 10, 12, 18, 18, 13 for group 1.
18, 18?
Two
That's
18s
insane.
and a 13. So
You
But
can
he also
stop
had a
rolling from there.
So
He had a
once you
7
have
in there,
that, you can
too.
roll all 3 groups and then pick which group you want to use. Now I will
Done. That 7 says wisdom. He's done.
I will allow you, if you want, write down your scores. So, for example, if I got 18 in something I don't need 18 in, I can swap it somewhere else manually. Does that make sense?
Well,
Oh,
you
never
can
mind, never
always,
mind.
you're
There's a
going to have
drop-down
those
arrow.
scores.
There's
You
a
can
drop-down
arrange them
arrow.
how you
There's
want
a
to arrange
drop-down
them.
arrow. So I have 7, 10, 12, 18, 18, 13. I can use the drop-down arrow, and I can put my 18 at what I want it to be. I can use the 7, whatever I don't want it to be. So
Man,
roll
you
all
rolled
3
2
groups
18s
and
for
then pick
Enrique?
which group you want to use. What did you say, Benji?
I said, you rolled 2 18s for Enrique?
Yep. With a 7.
Insert jealousy here, man.
And a 7.
I don't care about the 7. I get 2 18s. I get 1 18. I'm happy.
So in the last group, I got 7, 10, 12, 18, 18, 13. Then in group 2, I got 14, 10, 13, 12, 16, 11. And group 3, I got 12, 15, 13, 11, 17, 16. So I'm going to go with the first group for him and select what I want
Yeah.
each one to go with. The question is, which one do I want him to go with?
If you got 2 18s, you want that one. You're going to put that 7 in either charisma.
I was gonna say, I don't
Or,
know what are fighters'
wisdom.
main stats. What are we looking for a fighter?
For him, it's going to be strength, then int, then con. And then he doesn't care about the
Intellect,
rest.
Constitution. He doesn't care about the rest. So we go.
Yep,
Wisdom,
the rest doesn't matter.
Dexterity, and he's not very charismatic. That sounds about right.
Dexterity would be his next highest, actually, because he does need to have armor.
Over con?
Yeah. No. It's going strength, int, con, then dex, and then wisdom and charisma are both his trash stat. He doesn't care about those at
So
all.
Dex, then Wisdom. Okay. So he has a 7 charisma, for example. 7 charisma, 10 wisdom, 12 dexterity, 18 intellect, 18 strength, and 13 con.
Okay.
And I'm going to apply those ability scores. So once you're done, then you push the apply ability scores, and then
I just do that. Okay.
you can push the next button after that. And then description has more things for you to look up. Now, when you do the description, you don't have to go as in depth like the notes and stuff, but you know.
Wizards cast with wisdom or intellect? Remind me.
Wizards are intellect.
Okay.
All right, so extra language for Enrique. Let's give him. Maybe I should give him Dwarvis so we can understand you guys. He can change that if he doesn't like it. Skill proficiency. Insight. And
So when you get to background, let me know and I can walk you through what different things mean.
So just being clear, you pick one row out of the 3 to be your.
yeah, which you pick
Correct.
one group.
Okay.
So what did
All
so
right,
what did you roll on each?
I-
What did you roll on each group? Let's walk us through this, or share your screen if you want, and we'll.
Well, I calculated it and I went with the one that had the most total points. And then, so I picked like a 17 for strength, which puts me at a +2 for 19. And then 11 dexterity, 14 for constitution, which +2 is 16. And then 10 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 8 charisma.
Yeah. The charisma, intelligence, and
So
wisdom,
that's good.
those can be really low. So if you have like higher for the other ones, by all means, because those ones don't really matter for you. From what I've learned from when I played Barbarian, that is. I mean, it could obviously be different.
Okay, so I'm good just to leave it the way it is.
Yeah, that sounds fine. 17 is a good strength.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let Enrique fill out his physical characteristics on his own, along with his personal traits and notes. Don't start with any weapons or any gold or any equipment at all.
$100 gold and 4 wondrous weapons. Got it.
Right.
You said don't start with any equipment?
Yeah, don't start with anything.
Okay. So skip the equipment page. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, do we start with equipment and just not choose any items? Just choose like our holy symbols and stuff?
You can start with.
Or we not have that either?
You ain't got anything.
Okay. So skip it.
So I get to pick a second language. I want to make sure I have a language in common with everybody.
Well, everyone
Like a
has
fluent
common.
language. Well, so I can pick a second language as a fluent language. Like read, write, all the good stuff.
Well, I have common, dwarven, celestial, and infernal. Which may actually need to be abyssal. Gotta think of which one applies. Spells. Cantrips 3, I've got that.
Sorry, I missed it. Do we do anything on the background page, or not the back, the description page?
You can fill
number
all that
4?
out now if you want to, or you can skip it and come back to it later when you think of something, whatever you want it to be. And I can always go back and look at what you added later to try and weave it into
Okay, I'll do that
storylines and
later.
stuff.
All right, and then with equipment, I missed that whole part again. Sorry,
Just skip that page.
Okay, so then after I do abilities, I skip description of equipment, and I go to what's next.
Yes.
All right.
And then I will need to get you guys into the page here. Benji, I'm going to characters, add a character, and then I'm adding the names from the campaign. It's gonna be hard to add Enrique right now.
You have to match the names completely.
So if I just have Enrique's character as the name of it. Do you even, Rashawn, do you even know Enrique's character's name? I still need Webb to join the D&D Beyond campaign, because right now it doesn't show it. And TMPE. I can add that.
Okay. All right. Let
And
me
that
see if I can find that.
is Tempe can control him, and I can control him. Do you have a picture you want me to upload there?
Who, me? Yeah, I do.
Can you put the picture in D&D in the Discord chat so I can save it onto my computer?
Which chat?
Never mind, I got it. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead and add it to the D&D text on Discord. Let me know when you've added it and all.
Okay, I believe I am in.
Okay. Rhinos Foam Tinkered. I like it. That sounds like a
Yeah.
randomized
It's a cool sounding name.
Rhinos. Do you want to pick a picture
Rhinos Foam
anywhere? Just Google
Tinkered.
Dwarf Barbarian or something like that if you want. See which one you like. That way, whenever I put you on the board, you know it's you.
How does it give me an extra 4 hit points?
Have you added the picture to D&D chat yet, Rashawn? D&D text, sorry. Otherwise, you're going to be the screaming meme of no. Glorious.
All right. Finnegan Luxhammer's made.
You should have it now.
Got it. That is saved. To upload. If you can't find one, I'll make you Benji. I have a good picture.
What's
of
that?
Benji.
Oh, you'll make him look like me. Got it.
Well, mine
I'll-
should
I'll
be
use a
there.
picture of you from the Renaissance Festival.
There you go. I've got a lot of good ones there.
Okay, let me add Tempe to the page, to the game board. Okay, there it is. Okay. Do you see yourself on the game board now, Rashawn?
Refresh it and see.
Still see my old picture.
Your new one's there.
Oh, the game board. Okay, there's the game board. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, the game board was so tiny. Tiniest game board ever.
Well, zoom in, bro. Zoom in. Get off my back. Webb, did you find a picture that you want to use?
Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and copy and paste it into the D&D text channel on Discord so I can save it and add it on there.
Okay.
Benji, would you trade Jalen Hurts and Alan Lazard for Justin Fields and Aaron Jones in a 2-quarterback league where I need running backs?
You're getting Justin Fields and Aaron Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
I'm just worried about his shoulder.
It's its non-throwing hand, and it's a separated shoulder.
Dislocated.
Having lived through that myself, with the amount of medical treatment stuff they have, it's not going to be a problem for him.
Okay.
Unless it's a tear along with it, that's a pain tolerance situation.
Well, he already played through it a little bit.
Yeah, and they're going to shoot him up with cortisone shots and whatnot, so he's going to be fine.
All right, so I'm waiting on
My
Webb's picture, and then I think we'll be ready to log in and start this campaign, except for Enrique. Do you want to find a picture for Enrique, or you don't want it? We'll just leave him blank, and he can change all of that when he shows up and does it all.
What race is he?
He is a high elf.
I'll let him edit all that. Supposedly he's been on his way home for the last 37 minutes. So.
Well, he stopped to get you some food to eat on your show.
He did actually. He said, "Do you want anything to eat?" I said, "I have wine."
See, you didn't listen.
The biggest part on the shows is the
Alright, here's
bewilderment
Webb.
on Dale's face.
I like it, Webb. Kind of looks like you a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm trying to find one that has the most average eyes possible.
Well, we don't know if he's going to have average eyes this time.
Oh, I think he will always have average eyes.
Well, there's a chance. All right, Webb. Now, when you log into the the Boneland roll 20, you should see your picture on the map and be able to control it.
Okay, so on the Boneland, hold on one sec. Hold on.
Hey, Benji, roll something real quick. I'll see if it makes sure it links to my roll 20. Perfect. Guiding bolt. Is that
Oh
correct?
shit, yeah. That's a good start.
You're ready to go, aren't you?
I'm gonna do 20 damage to your first enemy.
All right, you just killed Webb.
Woohoo! Web's gone.
All right,
And it
bye, y'all.
begins.
Well, welcome to Game Web.
Wait. Do I need to get on the roll 20 thing or the beyond 20 thing?
So
Both.
Beyond 20 just links them together. You're
Yeah.
going to join Roll 20, and that's the map that we're going to see our characters on and move around with. And whenever you want to roll something, you're going to access your character that's in D&D
So
Beyond.
basically-
Roll 20 connects the two.
If you have two monitors, you can have one up on each monitor. If you have one monitor, you can have the roll 20 up, and then when it's your turn, minimize it to the beyond 20, do your turn, and then switch it back and forth. Or you can keep switching back and forth. That way you can see what you're going to want to do on your next turn while listening, etc. It's all whoever.
In the
however
D&D
you want
text,
to
I put a
switch.
person for Enrique.
Do what?
In the D&D text, I put a icon for Enrique.
All right, I'm sure Enrique will not care that you gave him one.
I mean, I think he likes it. I'd like it.
I mean, I think it looks good. Saving it, putting it in there. And Enrique's character name is going to be Enrique's character for now.
I would just go Enrique or Nene.
How about Nekike?
May have to. I may have to
you
share
type
my
the name into
screen
D&D
because
D&D text. And
Yeah,
that's what
share
I'll
your
use.
screen. Go for it.
All right, let me work on this. Sorry.
Give me a
All
name,
right,
Rashawn.
What do we choose for him? What type of character do we
He
choose?
is a
We
high
chose a
elf
fighter that's a spell sword.
And is it an elf?
Yes.
Yes.
Aguilero.
All right, spell it.
Like Aguilar?
Spell it.
It's just like it sounds. All right, watch stream.
Spell it.
All right, so here's my roll 20, and it looks like
Put it
this.
in the.
Yep.
Yeah, there
Scroll
you go,
out.
put it in. Perfect.
So scroll out
Yep. So see the slider on the right next to where your mouse is at?
right here.
Yep. Bring it all the way to the right. Yeah, right where you're at. Go ahead and bring that all the way to the right. And then the other one that goes up and down, bring that one all the way down. So basically, Dale has it turned to darkness because we're inside of a prison cell or something right now. There you go. You
Yeah.
can see where we're at now. And so we're in that little cube box right there. You
Got
should be
it.
able to click on the guy that looks like you and move him around. So just like move him a square or two.
I'm not
Alright,
able to
so
edit
just-
his picture.
If he hasn't yet made your character match your character, then you won't be able to do it yet.
Hey, you should be good.
That's what Beyond 20 does, is connects your D&D Beyond to your Roll 20, so you can move your person and roll dice and stuff. So it looked all black because he's got the shadow effect on where we don't see what we don't know about yet.
Right. Okay.
So if you look at mine, that's my character. I'm moving him one square at a time here to show that I can move him. Once Dale's linked your person to your D&D Beyond and assigned it to you, you'll be able to move your guy also.
You should be able to.
It looks like he's mousing over it and he's not. Are you sure you assigned it to
Is
him?
he clicking on it?
Okay.
We're just mousing over it.
Yeah, your mouse
can't
over
do
it should
mine.
move it. If you can't
can't
move
move
it, means
mine.
Dale hadn't assigned it to you yet.
I've assigned him. Okay, one second. I click on the person. Edit.
So it's not clicking on the yeah, it's clicking on the token. And then you
And
right click
click.
on the token.
I'm cl-
Oh, it looked like a highlighted for a
Oh,
second.
I
Let me
put,
try
I
again.
put
Mouse
in
is
players
very
journals. That's my fault.
Very finicky,
I know
so
what I
it
did.
might be that too.
No, I did in players journals instead of control by.
Yep, you got to do control by.
I realize that now.
So I'm gonna share my screen here with you in a second
Okay.
to show you some of the things you could do. Web. So this is just to show you what you can do with your character once you can control it. So when you click on it, it's gonna have these 3 little boxes
There
above.
we go.
So if I go to this one, I can choose what the tokens mean. So I can do my hit points there if I want to, but I can also do auras. So if I cast a spell on myself
Okay,
that's
let
like
me
15
unshare.
feet around you, if I do like 15 feet there, then I'm going to see that, oh, I'm giving light for 15 feet because I've cast light spell on myself for 15 feet. Right? So I could do that stuff through here.
Okay,
This
so
one, there's different statuses. So if I cast this buff on myself, like I put Shield of Faith on myself, I put, oh, I've got a shield on myself, and it'll show that for Dale. I don't know if you guys see it also. Do you see the shield on your screen?
Mhm.
And Dale can do that kind of stuff too. So if I need to remind myself that I've given myself a spell that gives me different effects, I can put those on me to remind myself. If I've got my hit points here, I've got 14 hit points, and I've got 13 armor class. I can put those here so I can just focus on this page and know, all right, I got 14 hit points. Oh, he hit me for 6. Cool, I'm down to 8 hit points. And that shows up there.
Can I upload this selected file type acceptable? So it's not letting me use the image that you picked for Enrique on his sheet.
Did you try saving the image first?
I saved it, and now I went to choose file, and when I click on Enrique Fighter and I open it, it's no bueno.
All right, I'm gonna send over the link to where it's at. Try saving it from directly on the web page.
Okay.
Spilled my George Remus in my beard. Damn it. And Web, don't feel at all like you're being rushed or anything is weird for you. Ask away and don't worry. We're all extremely patient on it. I've got significantly more D&D experience than anyone else, so I'm more than happy to break things down or explain them 4 or 5 or 8 times. Doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, that's the main thing.
I appreciate that. I just finally got a mouse, so that'll actually help me out. So
I mean, you weren't even planning on doing this until 11:30 today.
yeah, so no, I've always wanted to join. It's just I've never had anybody who has played or anything, or
Never been invited.
so.
Yep, that was my high school. I always wanted to play. Didn't know anybody that did it.
Yeah.
Why is this not okay? Save image as
All right, so
player avatar.
let's see.
All right, let's see if this
So-
works.
When you were going through, Benji, when you were
Mhm.
going through all the preferences, I caught most of it, but I just want to go through it real quick. It's
Sure.
only homebrew, like the only homebrew content,
Uh-huh.
and then Underdark mode I have on, dice rolling I have on. Actually, it would be just easier if I just share it again.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll watch your screen.
all right, it's popping up right now. Are we good?
Hang on, it's loading your stream now for me still, so
Let me just do it again.
close stream. What?
No, I did that. That's me.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh. All right. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you're on this screen, let's focus on this screen for a second here, just to kind of walk you through what you're seeing. So ignore the stuff on the right here for a moment. Let me kind of walk you through the rest of your character sheet.
All right.
So top left, you've got Brynos Foam Tankard. Great name.
Yeah.
That's your name. It says here Mountain Dwarf Barbarian 1, level 1. So we've got, that's who you are.
Mhm.
So strength, you see you got a +4 in the 19.
Mhm.
19 is your score, 4 is your modifier. What
Right.
that means is the score rarely comes into play, but the modifier is based on what your score is. So 10 is average human. Your average human has a 10 in everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It goes between 8 and 12. 8 is a minus, 12 is a plus 1. So for every 2 above 10, it's a plus 1. So if you hit 20 strength, your modifier would become plus 5. Right?
Okay.
So anything you do that's strength based is going to have plus 4 to it. So I go to attack with a melee weapon, an axe, a hammer, something that you're hitting them with your hands, you're going to get plus 4 to the die roll. Okay. Dexterity, you've got an 11, which is a plus 0. 10 and 11 are the same thing, basically. You're not getting any bonus or negative from it. Constitution, you get a plus 3. Intelligence, 0. Wisdom, 0. Charisma, minus 1. So that means that you're less charismatic. Everything else, you're fairly average. So we go across the top there to proficiency plus 2. So you see that just to the right of your charisma there.
Yep.
So plus 2 is based on your level. As we level, it'll eventually go to plus 3, plus 4, and up to plus 5. So every 4 levels it goes up. Proficiency bonus means anything that your character's trained in. So you're trained in intimidation. You know how to intimidate people. You're trained in your strength and your constitution saving throws. You're trained in how to use weapons that you get. You're going to get an additional plus 2 to anything that you're proficient with. Okay. So as we go to the right, your walking speed of 25 feet, that means that if you're just doing a normal move, you move 25 feet. Every square that you look at in the battle map there is 5 feet. So you're going to move 5 squares a turn. Inspiration is blank. Dale has the ability to award inspiration. Inspiration is basically a free reroll. Okay. Your hit points, current and maximum, that's how far you go. If you hit 0, you go unconscious. So that's how much damage you can take before you go unconscious. Underneath it, defenses has the R with poison. That means that you're strong against poison. You take half damage from poison, and you get to roll twice and take the higher of the 2 if someone tries to poison you. Initiative is who goes first in the combat. So when combat starts, we all roll that initiative. You have a plus 0, which means that whatever you roll is what it is. Your skills there to the next, you're going to see them all acrobatics. You still can do any skill. So if you want to try an animal handle and train a dog, you can. You're just not proficient in it, so you have a plus 0. That's all it means. The ones that have the red dot are the ones that you're trained in, and they get that plus 2 proficiency bonus with them.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to roll something like I want to try and intimidate somebody, go ahead and click on the intimidation there, or click on the plus 1 to it. That's to the right. So see how it has that B that pops up? That means that if you click on it, it's going to roll it on the map. So if you tab back over to Boneland on his thing, you're going to see in the chat window, you rolled a 14 on your intimidation.
Okay.
So Dale can say what that resulted in. So he's going to be the one that tells you whether that's good or bad or what happens. So that's your skills. You can roll any skill that Dale tells you to roll. So you're always just going to tell Dale, hey, I'd like to do this. And Dale will decide which skill is appropriate to have you do. So I want to try and sneak past the guard. He'll have you roll a stealth. I want to try and pick that person's pocket. He'll have you roll a sleight of hand. Hey, I want to try and jump up on the table and dance and get everyone's attention. He'll have you roll a performance. So you're going to roll and you just click on that number to roll anything, right?
Windfall.
Okay.
So
Man,
if you look to the left now, has saving throws. If he makes an attack against you with a spell or other ability, he might have you click one of those saving throws, and that's how good you are at doing those different resistances.
Mm-hmm.
The passive abilities are mostly for Dale. You don't actually have to worry about the passive unless he asks you what your number is. Passive means that's what you do just without even trying. So your passive perception is, I'm walking down the street. I'm not specifically looking for anything, but someone tries to pick my pocket. My passive perception, do I just notice them? That's a 12. He's going to try and roll his sleight of hand to pass your 12 to steal from you. Passive insight is, do I just know people are lying or cheating me? And passive, whatever. Your armor and stuff, that's telling you what you can wear. You can wear light armor, medium armor, and you can use shields. Again, as a barbarian, you typically don't want to wear armor, but you can still use shields. Your weapons, martial weapons, are higher trained weapons. Think of it as like army weapons versus your grocery store weapons, right? So you can use anything, basically. Tools, brewer supplies means you know how to brew. You could brew shit. You just be like, hey, I want to get a keg and make some cider. I want to get a keg and make some whatever I want to make.
Make cider.
Languages, if someone's speaking Dwarven or Common around you, you're going to understand and be able to speak back to them. If he says you don't understand what they're saying, they're speaking a different language you don't know. Now, if we go to the box to the right, those are your actions. Right now, since he doesn't have any art items on you, you're just doing unarmed attacks. If you wanted to make an attack, you're going to click on that 6.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and click on it. We'll just show you what happens. Now go back over to the Boneland screen.
Here's what it's showing everybody.
It should show his thing once it pops up there.
Sometimes
it's
you have
not
to wait
popping
for
up
the
in
dice
Boneland.
to finish rolling on
There you
the
go.
There we
So
go.
it showed that you rolled a 15 to hit. So your armor class, for example, is 10 or 13 or whatever. If a 15 equals or passes the armor class of where you're hitting, that hits. Now, you should see a pink box that says unarmed strike. Go ahead and click that on the Boneland screen. So you did 5 damage. So he's going to say, someone's hit points, how much damage that did to him. So that's how you do your attacks and damage.
Okay.
So as you get weapons and stuff, you're going to have more options pop up there besides just unarmed strike, and you'll be able to do more things with it. But that's the basics of how that screen works. So now you can go over to the things we want to double check. I just wanted to kind of walk you through how your character sheet works.
Okay. So it was being managed,
Mhm.
and I went down to character
Character
settings.
settings.
Yeah.
So you got homebrew on, Underdark mode on, good, dice rolling good. So you can turn off dice rolling if you want to, if you don't want to see it roll on your character sheet.
Oh,
It'll still
that's the
pop
fun
up in
part.
D&D Beyond, and that
That's
actually
fine.
saves time. Optional
Oh,
class
that's good.
features, you want to turn those on. Okay, you're good there. Keep going. You don't need to worry about optional origin, but that's fine. You can have it either way.
Okay.
Hit points. You want to change your hit points to manual. So click on that. Yep. Accept.
Okay. So then.
Yep. Manual for hit points. And what that means is fixed would mean that you're taking the average of your hit point dice. As a barbarian, you have a D12, which means you're getting 12 potential hit points every turn. With having it be manual, it means that Dale can decide how many hit points you get, whether you get the maximum each time or you're rolling dice yourself, but you're not just getting the average.
Okay.
Use encumbrance. You want to have that on. That means that if you pick up just a ton of shit, your strength base is how much you can carry. I mean, Dale's
Okay.
also going to say, hey, you need to have a backpack or a barrel or a wagon to carry that because it's big. But it's if I go unconscious and you want to pick me up and carry me, but then Rashawn's character also goes unconscious, you want to pick up and carry him, how much weight can you carry? That's your encumbrance. How much weight is it before you have to start dragging it, before you have to start pushing it instead? Or how much can you
Yeah.
just pick up and throw? That's your encumbrance.
All right, you ready?
Keep on scrolling down. Modifiers on top is just showing the ability scores that we did. And
Oh,
public
empty.
means anybody can see your character. So that's all set there.
Cool.
What's the ETA
All right,
on
thank you.
You bet.
Enrique?
Is Enrique loading on, you said?
I don't know. He's muted.
So your character sheet is one of the you're just going to kind of familiarize with and get to kind of know it a little bit. And Dale may say you can change things periodically as you need to. Like when you level up, you might change things, or you might say, hey, for the first couple sessions, if you don't like the skill you picked, like you're like, you know what? I don't want my character to be an intimidating character. I want him to actually be an animal loving character. Cool. Change your skill to animal handling, things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with what I have right now.
I like it. Rashawn, Enrique update, or should we start with Adam?
Adam, like he should have been here.
Why don't you,
Like,
have you
seriously,
called
he
him
should've
or only
been.
texted him? It makes me nervous.
Texted
now.
him.
How's the weather over
Let
there?
me call him.
Yeah, call him real quick before we start. And then I'll give the outline. If Webb,
be
if you
back
need to
in a
change
minute.
diaper real quick, feel
Cool.
free. We'll get started in just a second. Once we get an update on Enrique, and I'll give a lowdown of what's going on, what's happening. And I have a couple questions I need to ask each one of you before we start.
All right.
Once Webb gets back, because it'll kind of be.
Now I did go through, and I did actually go through my character's description and characteristics. So
Yeah,
if you're
I'll read
curious
it
on it all, it's all in there.
Yeah, I'll read it when I get a chance. Right now, I got Enrique's guy up just in case I have to play him if he's not here.
Okay.
I need to find my writing utensil. Okay, I found it. That was not hard.
You may want to go into Webb's character, make sure he has the correct hit points because he did manual.
should
You want to
say
make sure
12.
it's the D12 plus his Constitution plus 1 for being a dwarf.
Collections.
So I think he should be probably have 16 if I'm remembering his Constitution right.
And I have a couple questions to ask everybody once we get Webb back, and hopefully that'll give a time for Enrique to get here. Let's see, level 1 Dwarf Barbarian. He has 15 hit points,
So it should be D12. What's his Constitution modifier?
plus 3.
13, 14, 15, and then being a dwarf is one more. He should have 16.
He has -1 charisma.
Doesn't matter for hit points.
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so why did it not automatically update it to 16 then, if that's what he's supposed to have?
Well, mine wanted me to have 18, so I don't know what was that about. I had to fix mine to be down to what it's supposed to be.
So change his hit points to 16, you say?
Yep.
Okay, done. Say 16.
Yeah. If you go into the hit points part, it'll ask you what you rolled and put in 12, and then it should make it correct.
Okay, so here's what I need to know. And you may not know the answer, you might know the answer. You can always change later. Starting out, what kind, we'll start with Benji. Then we'll go to Rashawn. That'll give Webb a chance to kind of see what everyone's saying and go from there. Starting out, what kind of weapons and armor are you planning on using and wearing and such, Benji?
Warhammers and battle axes.
So
I
two
plan to
hands.
wear medium armor. No, one-handed. The best of dwarven make. So it'd be warhammers or battle axes of one-handed nature that I made myself if possible.
Oh, you didn't make yourself anything yet. You're level 1, champ. Calm down.
I'm a smith, sir.
Eventually you'll get a chance. Eventually you'll get onto it.
I would wear the best medium armor, which I believe is breastplates. Or half plate, actually, eventually.
Okay. So you'll dual
And
wield.
shields.
No, say a shield, right?
Yep.
Okay. Rashawn, what are you planning on using, wearing, etc.?
Quarterstaff and longsword.
I would like to amend my statement.
1 second. You gotta wait your turn.
And I will be wearing the finest cloth that virgin hands can make.
Cloth. Okay.
Oh, man, you're going to be naked. There's no virgins in this world. You not meet Barkley?
Okay.
And
Webb,
Heskin.
Webb as barbarian, you have 2 different options you can go. You can go dual wield, 1/1, or you can go 2-hand. Your choice. If you go 2-hand,
Or handed shield.
yeah, or hand and shield. Your choice. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do hand and shield. That sounds great.
And you don't want armor.
It appears that I'm better without it.
Correct. Yes.
So none for me.
The shield is the armor.
And Enrique
Exactly.
is going to be wanting what?
He will want a long sword and a shield. Or a rapier and a shield, depending on if his dex is better than his strength.
It's not.
Then he wants a long sword and a shield. We got a bunch of shield wearing motherfuckers in this
No joke. You guys are all. You guys gonna do some shield wall Viking stuff, huh?
So my weapon is purely ornamental. I never intend to actually strike anybody with the weapon, to clarify.
Sure. Okay, so everybody go to your I don't go anywhere yet. I'll let you all do it in a minute.
I go where I want.
What was the Enrique phone call? Okay, what I believe you said is I
He's
like
Said he,
muted.
he
but
went
I
straight
can't
to
lie.
voicemail. I don't know where he's at.
Straight to voicemail. This
Yeah.
man's at a strip club.
Yeah, definitely a strip club.
Well, I hope he's all
Tell him
right.
to stay out of the gay nightclubs after Colorado Springs. You can't be too careful.
I saw the video of the guy that stopped that though. It's pretty
Yeah, what was his last name? Pereira, I think was his last name. Whatever his last name is, it needs to be broadcast all over the place. Dude's a hero.
Ferreira.
Ferreira, not Pereira. Okay.
Yeah, he's an ex-army veteran.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
retired army, not ex.
Yeah.
Ex-army would imply he was discharged.
So,
not
okay,
well.
I guess we'll start without Enrique. So here's the laydown. One more question for all of you. Since we have 2 elves, are you guys related, know each other, or just complete strangers?
Oh, Oh, because all elves know each other?
Oh, all elves are related.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm a high elf, sir.
I believe he is.
Actually,
also
he's a high elf too. You're both high elves.
So do
Yeah,
you
but I'm a
guys know
higher
each
elf.
other? Have you guys been
What's your
together
backgrounds?
before? I for the storyline purposes, I'm asking, do you guys know each other, or is it just coincidence two high elves got thrown into a dungeon together?
I think it's gonna be coincidental.
Okay.
You should
and
check their backgrounds, Dale.
They don't have backgrounds yet. That's why I'm asking them.
You sure?
okay.
Mine might be in there.
Listen, I did Enrique's background, and it does not exist. So I
Fair
know
enough.
he doesn't have a background yet.
He just woke up.
Benji, would you like to read your background? I would ask if you and Webb know each other or anything like that, but apparently you have a background that you spent a lot of time making, so I want you to read it.
Well, we wouldn't know each other because he's a mountain dwarf and I'm a hill dwarf.
Listen, I know people that don't look like me as well, okay?
I mean, he's taller. Mountain dwarves are taller than hill dwarves.
And it's impossible
It's
you guys
just
have
a
ever met.
fact.
So you guys don't know each other. So nobody knows anybody then. Is this correct?
Well, Finnegan Luxhammer, he be a hill dwarf acolyte, worshipper of Lathander, the Dawn Lord, or as I like to just refer to it as the Light.
Mm-hmm.
So being an acolyte, it means that I can find shelter at any reasonable, good-aligned temple or place of worship. They're willing to shelter me as need be. I'm a charitable elf, or dwarf elf. Charitable, my main priorities are misquoting text and proverbs in almost every situation. Nothing can shake my optimistic aptitude. I believe in charity. Those in need, I'm going to help them whenever I can. Everything I do is for the common people. And I put a little bit too much trust in those who wield power in my temple's hierarchy. So if you are a priest of Lathander, I probably trust you, no matter what.
Well, maybe that's why you're in the situation.
To
you're
a
in now.
fault. It could be.
We'll
But
we'll find out.
as the ancient text of Lathander says, trust in those and they shall trust in you and it will never do you wrong.
I'd have done you wrong. Webb, are you going to be using an accent? Out of curiosity?
Not nearly as
I will say.
talented as my hill dwarf brethren, but I'm a simple man and I'm going to use simple words. I'm a simple dwarf. I'm going to use simple words. I just like to attack people and have a good time.
Okay.
And if you ever need anybody to brew you up an ale or a cider or anything, if you can get past my hard exterior, I will be sure to provide good time for the entire group.
All right.
Hell, your trade went through, Dale.
Duly noted. Yeah, there's more to it. There's more gentleman agreements at the end.
Rashad White, Marquise Brown for Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, there's some gentleman agreements in there as well.
That's some bullshit right there.
Well, anyways, let's get back to it. That's what happens for ETN being a third rounder, not a fifth. Suck it. I did my research. Anyways, back to the show. Okay, well, Enrique is a blank slate, or I'm sorry, Aguilera is a blank slate. He's very mysterious. Nobody knows anything about him. He's a hooded figure.
Because he's so average.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? He might be a very average high elf now. He might be a very, he used to be a soldier. As of now, that might change when he realizes what he was when he wakes up. Who knows? But so here's the situation around you. You guys are all waking up in a stupor. You don't know how you got here. Last thing you know, you guys were all at a bar, the same bar. There was also more patrons there. You do recognize the dead bodies on the ground as people that were also at the bar that have not survived these cells. You guys are waking up with none of your usual belongings. You don't have any of your weapons or armor or anything that you normally have. It's just you and your fists. You can see a guard looking, depending on how you roll, you'll know how he looks. But you can also hear a lot of clanging and banging going on around. You're not sure what it is. You hear a lot of noise. You hear a lot of clutter. And that's where you're at. So, if you guys want to roll initiative, we'll roll initiative and go from there. So to roll initiative, Webb, you click on your person and then the initiative button. It makes everything easier for me.
I got to turn off advantage here. Hang on. How do I do that?
Can I just roll the initiative button in the D&D and Beyond?
After you click on your character.
I know where that is.
Yeah, perfect. So you got 4. Why is the initiative roll not showing up on my screen, Benji?
I don't know.
Roll
Are you on the wrong tab? Are you not in the leftmost speaker thing tab? Oh, I gotta select my person. So when you pick your initiative, you got to click on your actual token on your person, then roll. I'm gonna re-roll because it said with advantage, and I wouldn't have had advantage on that.
Yeah, and you're gonna tell me why I don't have the initiative rolls on here.
Oh, okay. Yep. So you need to on the left slider there where it says like the mouse thing, the painter thing.
Yeah.
There's a part where it looks like a clock. That's your initiative tracker. You need to bring it up first.
Okay. So now that I brought it up, do I have to re-roll everybody, or are we good?
You can if
it's
it
good.
popped up
I
in there
clicked
for
on
you.
the sending
Yep,
of
mine's in there.
Okay, so it should show up now.
It's only going to show the ones where if you clicked on your token then rolled, then it's in there. If
Yeah.
people didn't click on the token, you're going to have to manually
The
add
only
them.
one that has not clicked on his token is him. And
If you're doing it for Enrique, you would need to click on his token, then be on his page to do it,
I did.
and then you can type in whoever you want to type in.
Well, I'll type it in for him. I got a 20. I rolled a crit.
Nice. And then there's a little cog wheel there where you can arrange it. Yeah, it looks like you're already doing that.
Add custom item. I just type in his name.
Yep.
22.14. Add. Why
This
did
is cool. Now I can see that it actually told you guys the entire time. You wanted to send the result to this roll for the turn tracker, but no token
No,
was
I think that's
selected.
new. I think it's
Every time you fuckers didn't
No,
pick your
no,
token,
no,
it told
that's
you.
New. That's new. That's brand new. They have updated in the month and a half we haven't played. They've done some updates.
Every time you fuckers didn't do it.
Yeah, done some updates. All right, Tempe. What's going on? You're up. What would you like to do? Oh,
Alrighty then.
one second. Let me roll for the guards as well.
I figured there's gonna be some NPCs that are in there. Aguilero.
Okay, so he rolled a 3, so he's last.
Does he have no modifier with it?
Nope, he's mod free.
It says he has a 22.14.
That's Aguilera.
Oh, that's the guard. Never mind.
Yeah, Aguilera didn't get one. Bernie, come lay down. Okay, and the rest will be added. Should I go ahead and, if there's anything else inside this map, should I go ahead and do it now, or should I wait to add them, you think?
You should do what we'd be able to see. So
Yeah,
us
I'll do
dwarves have dark vision up to 60 feet. So anything that we can see up to a wall, you should illuminate what we can see.
Yeah, we're leaving like this. We're good for now.
So is there a wall right at the end of this left side here?
Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and reveal areas. Reveal
Everybody
up
something.
to...
And right here, there's a wall.
There you go.
It's got a black line through it. There we go.
Right, happy?
Maybe. I don't know. There's a black line in the middle. Is there a wall there?
Where?
There's a black wall right here. It's a black wall. There you go.
I thought I had that highlighted. It looks like it's highlighted on my end. Okay, Tempe, you're up. One second. Time out real quick. Let me let the dog out. Who?
So the left of us. Yeah, you can't hear us. Never mind.
Louis, you stay with me. Dogs are coming.
So inside the chat, also web,
All right, Tempe.
inside the actual chat where it shows the numbers, you can type /W and that'll whisper. So if you want to whisper like the DM, so if you want to whisper to Dill, you can be like, "Hey, would my character know this?" If you don't want to speak it out loud, or be like, "Hey, I'm secretly doing this. I'm pocketing this while no one's looking." You can /W and then someone's name to whisper them specifically instead of speaking it out loud if you wanted to.
I whispered strategy back and forth
Got
all the
it.
time.
All right, so I'm about to whisper to Dale. Did you see that?
Yep, does this work? I'm going to just answer
Okay.
out loud.
Fair enough. All right, cool. That could be useful.
Okay. Tempe, you are up. And muted. Up and muted.
Am I really up this time,
Yep,
or
we're
is it
ready to
another?
go.
Hold on.
We are ready to go. I tried to stall for Enrique the best I could.
Well, he came in and waved at everybody, and now he's just farting around and went.
Oh, well. You know what?
He was in the restroom.
You're not up, actually. Why did it not reorganize? What's going on here?
Character didn't make for me.
The high elf something. High elf
Oh, I know why.
fighter.
Is it a blood demon?
That's not available.
I want to play a blood demon.
Well, that's not available.
What is a blood demon?
That's what
Well,
it
you're
looks like.
you're a level one. You're a level one? What the fuck right now? So
Yeah.
Why did it change their?
it's not in the basic. If it's not available in basic, you can't get it. No, go get your computer.
Why did it
And he
update?
has
There we go.
something-
Okay, why can't I? Take it. Okay, it's actually Enrique's turn. But since he's not here, he's gonna skip his turn and wake up a little bit later than everyone else. So Tempe, it's your
Yep.
turn.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're in. So I'm gonna start the conversation. Where the hell? Like, let me figure out what this character's gonna sound like. What in the name of all that is knowledgeable is going on here? Where am I? What am I doing in here? What? It's your fault. You, dwarf. The dwarves. It's always the dwarves. That's what I get for drinking in a place with dwarves. What's going on here?
Okay.
Laddie, I can guarantee you it has nothing to do with us. Most likely it was that you elves were mouthing off to somebody and you said the wrong thing, and we must have been standing too close to you. But don't worry, we'll get out of here in no time. I have a feeling about these things.
Hey, you guys, you guys be quiet.
Who's speaking there?
You hear that from the guard?
What did he say?
He said, "Hey, you guys, be quiet over there."
I get the feeling you're a little nervous here, Sonny Jim there. Tell me, is this your first night on the job?
No, I've been here for a long time, but it's the first night anything like this has happened.
What is it you believe happened here? I see that there seems to be some folks, and while I'm speaking to him, I'm going to move over to this body and do a heal check on him, if I may, to see if he's alive or unconscious or what.
He's dead.
He dead?
He did. But it is not your turn, by the way.
Yeah.
It's Tempe's turn still.
Then I would not move
But
over
it's-
to him. I stay right
So
where I
then what I'm
was.
going to do is I want to see if I can find a way out of this cell. I want to look around and see if there's a way out of this cell.
Well, you
We
are locked.
gotta
You
get
are,
out
you
of
are
this
locked to a
place.
chain that allows you to move about 5 feet in any direction.
Oh. Do I know if fire will work on this chain?
It will burn you.
Burn me.
It will not. The chain will not be affected. But you did hear a very nervous guard
Eh.
talking back to you when you asked what the hell's going on.
Oh, then I'm just going to move my 5 feet and look at him and try to figure things out, and that's my turn. Still trying to figure this out early in the action.
That means it's up to Benji. Or sorry, Finnegan. Finnegan Luxhammer, it's your turn.
Well, I'll do like I said I was going to do. I'm going to, even though you've already told me he's dead, I'm going to walk over and do a check to see if this laddie's alive.
You're chained 5 feet in every direction.
All right.
So you can move forward 5.
Looking
back,
over,
5.
what kind of wounds seem to have afflicted these poor lads on the ground?
Looks like slashes and stabbings. Maybe some bite marks.
So weapon-caused wounds.
Yeah, with a little bit of bite marks.
Bite marks? Bites like with teeth?
Yeah, little tiny teeth. Nibbles.
Tiny teeth.
Yeah, little nibbles.
Tell me there, laddie with the halberd, what is it that afflicted these gentlemen? It looks like they've been bitten with something.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, before you guys showed up, before we had all of you guys in here, we fell under a little bit of an attack. There's things everywhere. The dead, they're rising.
The dead are rising. When it so happens that be my specialty, may you want to release me so I can take care of these things? As it so happens, I be one of the Dawnbringers of Lathander. And seeing that the undead go back to being regular dead is one of my things I do.
Well, how do I know you're telling the truth? Anyone could say that just to get out of their chains. You're in these chains for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but you're in their chains for a reason, man.
Son, the chains don't concern me one bit. I'm just trying to save your life as well.
Well, that I do appreciate, but how do I know you're telling the truth?
Well, you have to take it on faith, as I take all things.
Well, listen. I got a lot of friends, and they could use some help. So I'm gonna trust you.
I rolled
on
a
this.
20 on my persuasion.
I'm aware. I see it. I'm gonna trust you on this, sir. But don't make me regret it.
You're
And,
cutting about there. You're cutting out there to me, Dill.
Oh, he said he's gonna do it. Don't make him regret it, and he unlocks your chains.
Don't worry. All right. So where are these undead you see at? I'll take care of the situation myself.
So as you get there, you can see this, and then down on this angle, you can see this. Did that reveal?
All right. No, actually, you hit it. You did the wrong thing.
It says reveal areas, sir. There we go. It's
Well-
yellow. You can see yellow.
So that's my 25 feet of movement. What is going on there? Is that a bunch of undead?
A bunch of skeletons attacking guards. Yes.
I'm going to, after my 25 feet of movement, cast Bane on those undead. It's a DC 14 charisma saving throw. I get to choose 4 targets, so it'll be all 4 of those ones. Well, is that 2 guards, or what's the one on the bottom there? What's this guy?
That's a guard.
That's a guard, so there's 2
There's
guards.
2 guards, 4 skeletons that you can see, and a dead guard.
Then I'm going to cast Bane on those 4 skeletons. They need to make DC 14 charisma saves. Oh, I guess there's one's north also. Well, I'm helping the guy south.
Okay, they rolled an 8.
All right, so they are all baned, which means that all saving throws and attack rolls, they're going to roll a d4 and subtract that from their rolls.
Why don't you link that for us all? Just to show Webb how you link things.
That'd be a good question.
Oh, you can't link it
How
either, eh?
do it? Hang on.
I forgot to get everybody to do the roll initiative emote
There we go.
on Twitch. Don't forget to watch Twitch if you're not watching, and feel free to use your Amazon sub to subscribe. All right, so Bane. He's cast.
So it's
that
3
on
of them, not
4
4 of them. So the green shirt there guy won't be affected by it. It's going to be the
Okay,
other
so
3.
He's fine. Okay, that guy's fine. Gotcha. Good to know. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Oh, you said dexterity saving throws.
I said charisma.
Oh, it's okay. Their charisma's even worse, so you're fine. Their charisma's actually -2. I thought you said dexterity. Makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4. Well, now that you can see them, let me add them to the initiative.
And they subtract the d4.
So their initiative will be 18.
So they're going to go next. But they are now less likely to kill those guards.
I think they wouldn't have had a turn if it wasn't for you. Okay,
What's that?
so they wouldn't even had a turn if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, well. There right now. And that is my turn. I've done a spell. I've done my movement. I'm done.
Okay.
And I'll yell it to the guards. Don't worry. Finnegan Luxhammer has your back, and the dong rides with me.
All right. The guard is very appreciative. He tips his halberd at you. Like a little raise it. Ha! You're here. Thank you. Thanks, bud. Like that.
Gee, fella.
I like this dwarf. He's confident. All right. The skeletons will all make attacks on the guards. You don't really need to see what their attacks are, do you?
It's up to you. I usually keep that stuff to myself.
Yeah, you're not gonna
When
see
you're
what
the
they do.
DM, if you roll keeping it to yourself, I don't fudge it, but other DMs do, where you can fudge it. Be like, the story needs this guard to stay alive.
Yeah.
You'd be like, he missed. I roll and publicly say what I actually rolled to make it, real gritty. But it also is faster if you just do it and don't bother telling. It's like hits, misses. You don't have to waste as much
Yeah.
time. But it's your DM style, whatever you want to do.
Well, I've also got to edit these guys into not that one, but into this. Here we go. Okay. So their stats have changed. They've got this. That sounds good. Let's do that. +4 to hit. Okay, so what's my Bane do?
Bane is whatever you
Subtract
roll,
my
you're going to
D4.
take a D4 and subtract it.
So I roll D20 to hit.
You're going to add their attack bonus, and then you're going to minus a D4.
And -1 D4.
Oof.
Okay,
So
then
we got a 21 instead of a 22.
21 to hit. Yeah, they hit.
They're all four getting the same roll?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Let's
All right, then.
give me a minute. I'm typing them all.
Like,
up.
why
Okay.
not?
I mean, they're all gonna hit it regardless. Look at this.
Oh, they all four would have their own D4 that they're minusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the minuses at the end. And it's actually 5.
See, as you type this out, you're going to realize why I always just roll my own dice.
Yeah, I'm
You're like-
with you on this. The problem is my D6s are all downstairs with the game still.
Well, then roll the D6 on the screen, roll
Yeah, I
everything
will.
else on.
I've also decided this is correct. So we got Skelly.
You're like, it is a lot faster to just roll dice than it is to type it all out.
4 and Archer. Okay.
You're going to learn that one real fast.
Yeah. This is a behind the scenes look for you Twitch viewers. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Skeleton 1 had a 21 to hit. We're just gonna subtract 4. We're gonna do the most every time. And one last one. Ooh. Okay. So as you're watching, you see them swinging and attacking the guards, and that's what you see. And it is up to Brynrose Foam Tankard. It is your turn, sir.
All right. Now I don't have to follow in the footsteps of my dwarf brethren, do
Do
I?
whatever you want.
You do whatever you want.
I'm gonna do whatever I want. Well, I assume I am still chained up, and I need to convince this guard right here to free me. So, is there any way is there anything that I need to do in order to convince him to free me of my shackles?
Well, how would you like to try and convince him? Would you like to yell at him to convince him? Would you like to try to sweet talk him? How would you like to try and convince him?
Well, I'm gonna intimidate him because that's what I'm good at.
All right. Well, give me some intimidation, my friend.
If you
All
don't
right.
let me out of these shackles, I'm gonna break your neck.
Yeah. How did you say it? Because you rolled a 5. I'd like to put this together here.
All right, listen. If you don't let me out of these chains, then
Yeah.
I will break your neck, arms, legs, and back. And it will not be hard.
Well, gee willikers, buddy. I would love to help you, but you seem like you're one of those bad guys that got put in here for a reason. The other guy that looks like you but a little bit smaller and different looking at the same time. I apologize if I might have insulted you at the same time here, but the other dwarf fella, he seemed real nice and helpful. You seem mean, but not mean at the same time, if that makes sense. Like I don't know if I believe you. And,
So I heard every other word. I take that as you're not letting me go.
correct. He did not let you out.
So, Dale, your
failed.
microphone, whatever you move, it cuts out
Whenever
because
I
it moves
move?
with you. Yep.
Okay. I'll do my best to stand still.
And it's a microphone issue that if you sit still while you talk, I think it stays well.
I'm a very
But your
active
microphone
mover, but I'll
doesn't
do my
pick up
best.
when you move while you talk.
Okay. Well, the gist of it was he's not going to let you out. He did not believe your threat due to your low intimidation. It was not very threatening. It sounded kind of like a joke at the same time as a threat. He did let the other guy out because he seemed more helpful. But he did apologize.
Well, I appreciate the apology. I really do. But we're in. I'm going to need to be getting out of these chains. So, is there something else that I can do to convince you in order to free me of these shackles, so I can go, either help you or my dwarf brethren, or do other things?
Can I assist him with his persuasion he's doing now?
Yeah, I'll let
Do
that
I need
happen.
to?
I'll let you roll persuasion with Benji's advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So what that means is you're going to roll twice and take the higher of the two because I'm helping you out. Be like, he's a good lad. I can trust him.
So I need to do that too.
Yeah, so you just
So you're going to roll persuasion
twice.
twice, and you're going to use the higher of the two.
All right.
You're not
And
very.
then-
Hey, we have our new Vam.
Not looking good. I'm not very. So
I would
listen.
like to trust you, buddy, but gee, buddy, you just don't seem like a very, very nice, trustworthy guy. You are quite the jokester, though.
You might need a new headset or speaker there, Dill. It doesn't work
Yeah,
very
because
well.
on that voice, it's just not coming through.
It's the voice, is what you're saying?
Because you held still that time too, and it still only did half the words.
Listen, I can try another microphone. Let's see. Makes me nervous though.
Probably because you went up another decibel when you're that guy.
I think you're right.
Your speaker's just not meant for that decibel.
Can you hear me now?
All right.
Way
So
better.
is there-
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh no, that's Brad. Or I'm sorry, that's Evan. Sorry, Evan. I didn't mean to
sorry.
insult you twice.
That's rude.
Is there anything else I can do in my turn? Or is my turn about over?
Typically, that'd be all you'd be able to do.
All right.
Well, you actually typically you could also, if you want to try and break your chains, you could do an athletics check to just try and break out of them.
All right. Let's do that athletics check.
Now
to break out
again,
of-
Dale's the DM, so he decides these things. Just I'm more versed, so I can usually make these suggestions.
Okay.
You're a little quiet, but yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, is this any better?
Did you
Okay.
hear us?
I hear you perfect.
All right, say like a paragraph now to see if you cut out this time or not.
Well, listen, pal. I'd love to trust you, but you just seem kind of like a goof. You're not really.
You're staying in the whole time.
Okay, we'll switch to white instead
Yep,
of green.
much better. Yep.
Alright. All right. Well, with that said, we'll start being able to roleplay again. How exciting! Riveting.
So you're a little bit quieter, but you're consistent. So
But you
that's
can turn
probably
me up,
better.
You can turn me up inside your Discord.
You can so in Discord, you're going to right click on his name, and you could do user volume to turn him up a little bit if you need to.
And you can try a strength check. You're gonna need to get a 20 or above to break your chains.
So an athletics streak. So I do the athletics check.
Athletic strength, yeah, you choose whichever one you want.
So when he says athletic strength, all of your skills have a base ability score that add to it. So if athletic strength is just athletic check because your strength's already put in there.
Okay, let's do an athletics check then.
Yep.
All right, 20 plus to break the chains.
Man, I'm not.
That's okay.
Well, you're tired. You had a lot to drink last night.
Yeah,
you know,
you had a
you were
big night.
drunk.
Yeah,
You just have to wait your turn. That's all.
you're just waking up. You're a little groggy, so
Hey, it's okay, man. Not everyone can perform all at once, you know.
That's right. All right, and with that said, it is the guard's turn. The guard that's been talking to you guys, he's just going to be standing there and keep watch. He's not really doing much. He's just kind of turning back and forth, making sure that his friends and companions are okay. And the other guards are going to be fighting back against said skeleton folk. So give me 1 second. I'll let you know how they do. That one isn't going to miss. Oh, that's why it was so bad. It's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. Okay, these guards aren't very helpful. They're rolling like Evan. Trash. And 2 1s in a row. All right, the guards did nothing.
We had Nene for a full half a second.
Is he here?
He was here for a second.
Okay, well, it is his turn with his 44 roll somehow.
He's restarting. Don't worry, he's not in D&D Beyond yet or Roll20. He's just restarting.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and play for him. Keep
So I
keep
should-
on doing
I
him.
should- I should-
Yes, please, thank you.
There he is.
Hi, Nene.
How was the strip club?
Ripping.
We know that's where you were.
I hope you didn't say dripping. That's not what you want to hear from a strip club.
Depends
The
where you're at.
stripping.
I
Okay.
heard dripping twice.
Well, Nene, you are here now.
At
Would
least
you like to
didn't
take
say
control of your character?
He's not in. He's not in there yet. You got to play
Play
for
one
him.
more round for me, and then I'll catch on.
Okay. He's still asleep. He's just ignoring all the action, not paying any attention. It is now back to Tempe.
All right. I want to know do I know the right thing to say to get this guard to let me out of the chains?
You know the right thing to say.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's a role I can do to figure out what the right thing to say to this guard is.
I mean, you can try and persuade him if you would like. You can try any means necessary to talk to him. How would you like to talk to him?
That might
All right.
be an insight to tell whether he appeals more to being intimidated or persuaded.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead and insight. I'll allow it.
Okay, let me see.
His headset picks up a lot more. With your insight of 12, you can see that he's kind of a softie. Likes to be talked to.
All right.
Likes to be yelled at. Kind of scared. Nervous.
More of a persuasion type.
My apologies.
It's all right.
All right. Hey, kid. Hey. And then I go, hey, kid.
Yeah.
You need to let me. You need to let me out of these chains. I can help you guys. You're gonna die if you don't let me help. You gotta unchain me.
What good are you gonna do, sir? You're just kind of a skinny, tall guy over there. You're not big and muscular.
Have you
like
heard
that-
of
like that
magic?
dwarf.
I have magic.
Like card tricks? I don't really believe in magic, sir.
You don't believe in magic?
No, I'm
Where's he been?
I'm just a common folk that guards people.
Well, here I'll show you, and then I'm gonna cast Firebolt into the corner just so you can
no,
see.
just roll your persuasion and let me convince me in magic.
yeah,
You don't need to be going
Firebolt.
blasting people. That
Firebolt might
poor dead
scare
body
him.
over there. You can scare the bejesus out of this guy. See, I told you, sir. I told you that magic stuff. It just ain't real. It's all smoke and mirrors. And he does not believe you. This guard
Fine.
is.
Then I
is
cast.
like ain't nothing getting past
Fine,
him.
just because of that, I'm gonna pass Firebolt past him.
Would you like
just hit
to?
the wall,
And
just so
even
you can
with
see through.
your persuasion, with Benji helping of an 11.
I just throw Fireball past him to hit the wall, just so you can see what he missed.
Oh, see, if that was a real fireball, it probably would have hit me. You're just using those tricks. I've been,
Those
I've
smoke
been-
and mirrors.
I've been to the shows, sir. I've seen it all done. I've been with those people. They're a bunch of tricksters. I'm on to you, buddy.
I really hope that you don't get eaten first.
Well, thank you. And he
I
appreciates it.
move 5 feet back and in my turn.
All right, it is back to Finnegan Luxhammer.
Right. Well, seems that I've got to do it all myself yet again.
I thought Finnegan's gonna go knock me out and take the keys. Thank goodness he's a trustworthy guy. Unlike that Brinos.
You know, I see a lot of undead here. Do any of them look like they've been damaged a bit?
Not a single one.
Right.
Those guards
Okay.
all were trash, bro. The only ones that look damaged are the 2 dead bodies in the cells.
So this blue shirt here, I be thinking that he needs to hear the bells of the dead. I will cast Toll the Dead on him.
All right, link it and cast it.
All right, so that is a wisdom save.
Correct. With a minus D4.
Right, he rolled a 13
Yeah, that fails anyway.
plus a 4. So yes, he failed.
The minus a 4. So
Yeah,
it'd be a
so
9. He
it's a-
takes
it's a
8. 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic damage. Well, guess what, sir?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I gotta change it to this. He's gone. You blew him up.
He did.
You done blown
I
him up.
blows him up.
Why did he come back?
So with my movement action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll get a little bit closer there. And I'm going to, with my bonus action, yell back to the guard, "We need more backup here, or else all your friends are going to die. Might I suggest you free them because you have nothing left to lose except your life, which you might lose anyway if you don't free them."
Roll
And I'll do a
roll
persuasion with
yeah.
that.
Yep, roll persuasion. With advantage, because he trusts you already.
That'd be a 17.
Well, if you think it's that serious, then I think you're probably right. I'll let
If
them go
nothing
when I get
else-
a chance.
After you free them, come stand by me side. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, thanks, mister. What's your name again?
Finnegan Luxhammer of Lathander,
Oh,
the
there's one more
Dongbringer,
command.
if you will.
It's okay though. All right. He trusted you, but it's not his turn.
Well, I'm done.
All right, it is the bad guys. They're still going to beat at the guards. 3 out of 4 of them are. Let's see how they do. That one will hit. 4.
Sure. Minus D4.
Minus D4. I completely forgot about. No, this one doesn't have the minus D4.
Okay.
So yes. Plus, that was only for 1 turn, right?
No, it's concentration up to a minute, which is 10 turns.
Oh, okay. I didn't. It's concentration. All right. So
Hey,
he's gonna
Enrique
hit-
doesn't see his character on his character sheet.
I need to assign it to him. 1 second. Collections. The campaign.
What are you eating there? What kind of fries there? Looks like Five Guys. Do you go to Five Guys? Five Guys?
Five Guys who sodomized? No. This is Papayas.
Where?
Popeyes.
When he goes to the campaign, can he click on claim?
Popeyes.
Can he claim one of these characters? The unassigned
hear what he
characters,
said?
can he claim it?
I can't go to the
Enrique?
campaign. Remember?
Well, first off, Enrique, did you click on the ones that Dale sent you for D&D Beyond and for Roll20?
Can you put the links in the
They're
There you go.
They're in there.
in the chat?
You got to start at ground zero for Enrique. You got to first
Yeah,
say,
can you
did
put
you
the links in
follow
the
the links that
Discord
he
chat?
sent you? He's
As
got
long
to
as
he's got to
it's-
join the campaign sent to him first.
Well, can you put the links in the chat in the D&D in the Discord chat so he can
They're
click
all
on
inside
them?
the D&D text chat. If you scroll up right above your character's name, they're both right there. Right above your character's picture. They're both right there. And while you're doing that, I will continue the guard's turn. Oh, sorry, the bad guy's turn. So that one hit him for that much. This one has minus the D4. Still hits. And then he does 3 damage. Okay, so that hit him. This one is hitting him as well. And this one did not have it. So that is a miss. And then this one is going to be attacking Benji.
Which one's attacking me? I've got nobody near my sight so far.
The archer.
There's an archer.
You didn't see him? He's I did the reveal, so you should be able to see him.
So would I have cover then because he's shooting through that corner?
Yeah, he has disadvantage, but he rolled a 2. So.
Okay.
He completely missed. He shot like a skeleton when he would shoot.
I see a lad. The dawn be coming to you soon.
That's what you hear.
He's doing the EverQuest sounds, huh?
He talked back. And that is the bad guy's It
Oh,
is
that'd be World of
now-
Warcraft.
It is now Brynro's turn, and as before you start, geez, Mister, let me go on over here and remove those shackles for you. That Finnegan guy said I can trust you, and I believe him. He's very persuasive, and you have your chains unlocked.
Well, first of all, I want to thank my partner Finnegan Luxhammer for convincing this guard to free me, and I am intrigued by these dead bodies in the corner. They might have something that I want.
Okay.
So, is it possible for me to do a perception check to see if there's any type of
You can do an
tools or
investigation
materials or
check.
an investigation check? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Which one?
I'm
would you
gonna
like
check to see if
investigate?
there's. Let's do the one. Well, actually, since I can move,
Yeah, move yourself.
I'll move down to this guy right here in the corner,
All right, so 10
and
feet.
I'm gonna investigate this fella right here.
All right. That is a really good
Boom.
investigation. You have
I can
seen all of his
investigate like
body
a champ.
parts. He is completely naked and dead. And there's nothing on him.
Well, that's disappointing.
Really good
Well,
roll. Way better
all
than
right.
the other rolls.
Yeah, a really good roll that did nothing, but that's all right. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue my movement. I have 3 more left, so that far. And
And you can start seeing everybody.
I can see around the corner. I do not believe that I can do anything else that is constructive at this time. Is that correct?
Basically, yes.
Okay. Then I cede the rest of my turn to the guards or whoever's next.
All right. Give me 1 second. The guards are next. Give me 1 second to add Enrique's ability to control himself. All right, Enrique, you should be able to control yourself now. Move your body around. You've been sleeping the last 2 rounds. It is your turn next after the guards. Let me get this up. So that does that, and we will roll this. All right, and you see this guy goes down. And this guy goes down. Right. And that, where did this go? There we go. And that is the guard's turn. It is now.
So the guards killed the other one, so my bane is no longer
Yep.
concentrated on because all the targets have been killed.
Yep, they've killed those 2. There's still a green shirt one and an archer up. And it is Aguilero's turn. AKA Enrique.
Is it? Yep.
Is he here yet, or is he still sleeping?
Well, he's not in Discord, so he must be doing something.
No, he's here. He's on there. He's just not on
Oh,
Discord.
hold on.
And why does it keep editing his turn order to 44 instead of staying at 22.1 and making the guards go 25?
That's something else. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's really
Your
weird.
cheat code is acting really weird then, Dale.
Right? I don't know why Benji was so good. Right, Enrique, what you've missed, your character is just now waking up from a very long slumber. You're seeing there's a guard, and there's some dwarves that have been unchained. And there's you're a high elf. There's also another high elf in the top of the cells with you. And that's what you've missed. Wake up. Arise, my champion.
He said, "Wake up and arise, my champion. It's your turn."
Oh, you're finally awake.
I am awake.
That's what he sounds like. That is the high. That is Aguilero. Oh, well, gee, I'm glad you can make it. Oh, are you going to be helpful too? Were you with this Finnegan character? Can't hear you. I heard Hi-Ho Silver, but Rashawn is muted, and I don't know if that means that we can no longer hear Enrique either.
No, hear me?
Now I can. Yes.
You need to turn your volume down.
All right. So what are you saying to the guard, Enrique?
Hold on.
What do you say to the guards?
I don't know what's going on.
You're trying to break out of the chains. You're
Oh,
trying to get the guard to unlock you.
The guard asked
Unlucky.
if you're with this Finnegan character and the rest of the group. Are you guys all together? Yeah, I can't hear him again. He keeps backing away from his microphone or something. I don't know.
No, I think you need to mute something over there because I'm getting an X. Because it's coming off the computer.
And this is our life, Web.
He's getting his headset.
Okay.
keep saying that my computer is shit.
It's not the computer that shit.
I also need a new computer if you want to get me one as well. So fun story while we figure out while he figures his thing out. I went through 2 monitors, brand new monitors during Black Friday sale to figure out why because my other monitor died. Turns out I just needed a new power cord for my old monitor. So I took one of
I
the
went
new-
through that saga today through the course of 6 phone calls.
So Best Buy is going to be getting a return, an open box, you might say, of a new monitor with an old power cord.
All right, can you hear me?
But whoever buys it's getting it on discount, so it's worth it. I hear you, yes.
Okay. Yes, I am with this group. Unchain me.
Can you roll persuasion, please? I don't like the way you just commanded unchain me.
Question?
Persuasion, yes. You can do it. I believe in you. Persuasion.
Is that good enough?
Oh yeah, you are with those guys, aren't you? Here you go. And he unlocks you.
Why do I have negative
Minus
2
2
to
persuasion also. Look at him coming in hot with the crits.
Who rolled my character?
You
I
got
made-
2 18s.
I
Don't
made
be
it for
upset.
you.
Dale rolled your character and he rolled awesome.
Yeah, you're
You
welcome.
got 2 18s for you. It can get over that. Trust me.
You got a problem with the 7? You want to re-roll? You want all 14s? We can get you all 14s.
That's way too good.
Hmm.
All right.
But I don't know what to do with the 7. I've got the 2 18s, but I'm not sure if I want to do something with the 7.
Sorry, you're not very
I
charismatic.
told you guys, didn't I? Did I tell you?
I've got
Didn't I
plus
tell you?
4 to 2 stats, but I've got minus 2 to one of them that I'm never going to use.
Yeah, you're minus 2 on the charisma. It'll be okay. All right. So what do you do? You've been unlocked from your chains. What are you doing?
But I'm not going to sweet talk him with my minus 2, that's for sure.
You still rolled a 20 to get out of it, so you're good.
But it becomes an 18.
What are you gonna do, Enrique?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and move over because my mic's on mute. I'm just going to trust what Benji says to do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that your movement? Yep. All right.
Then I realized I don't have a weapon, so I'm going to pick up the femur from that skeleton and use it as a club.
No, he can cast spells. His firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Okay, I have one spell. I'm going to cast it at the green shirt skeleton right there past the guards.
All right, I got you.
He's muted. I'm just making up what he's going to say.
All right.
I don't understand why I'm muted.
All right, you
Can you
hit.
hear him now?
Enrique, you've hit.
Was
Now
I saying what you were saying, though? How was I doing?
Now roll your damage, Enrique.
He said he's going to cast a spell at the guard in the thing in the green shirt, the undead.
All right. Well, you hit. Now do your damage. Roll damage.
I forget how to do that. How do I roll the damage? Enrique, you're going to go ahead and click on the pink firebolt name right there, and it's going to roll the damage for you. Okay, that sounds good.
No, it's-
All right, so 2 fire damage.
It's been too long since I played. It's been like 3 months. I don't know.
it has been.
Only 2 damage. Can I have you roll it for me?
All right, you did 2 fire damage, and he's still standing up, but he lost all of his toes.
Oh, you hit him in the toes.
Yep.
You're one of those knee and shin attackers, aren't you?
Yep. He's a high elf that aims low. All right. That is Enrique's turn. It is Tempe's turn now.
All right, come on, son. You need to let me go. I'm with them too. I can help out. I can help you.
All right. Roll persuasion with advantage.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Disadvantage. Roll on disadvantage. Roll persuasion.
Never trusted elf.
Nope. You needed a 15. You needed a 15 or higher. You know what? Let me roll again. I'll roll let me roll d20. If I roll higher than 13, then no. If I roll lower, then you're good. Sorry. I'm sorry, pal. Something about you just I'm sorry. Not very trustworthy.
Because you're black. You're a black wizard.
Yeah, it's because I'm a black elf. It's exactly what it is.
Racist guards over here.
He did mention something about the dwarves being
Yes, you think I belong here in this, don't you?
he does not appreciate
Just because you ain't got no hair products and combs that work my hair, you don't trust me to get out of these chains?
He does not appreciate you mocking him. All right. Well, you're still locked up.
Wait. I still have an action. So wait a minute.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Yeah, is there anything still alive down in that bottom corner?
What's your range?
On this thing, I think it's 120.
You could see the green shirt there with the angles. It would have cover, so it'd have +2 to its armor class. No, you actually have a straight line. You'd be good.
You can shoot
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna shoot it with firebolt.
All right.
It's like fireball.
If you miss and hit the guard, the other guard's not gonna be pleased. So aim true. You missed.
You'd have to miss by 5 or more to hit the guard, though. Did you miss by 5 or more?
No.
Yeah,
You
there
needed
you go.
you
You're
needed
good
a
then.
12 to hit. You rolled a 9. So you missed. Good effort, though.
All right, that's my turn.
But after seeing you, no, he still doesn't know because you missed. He thinks you might be aiming at the guard. He's not persuaded. Roll persuasion one more time, and I'll know if you meant to hit the guard or the skeleton.
Hey, fella, were you trying to hit my friend or the skeleton?
He was not the Family Guy guy. He's more of a Mickey Mouse.
I need Enrique to roll with his getting a nat 20 on persuasion with a -2.
All right, you need. And he thinks you were trying to hit the guard. He does not trust you one bit. Wow. Wow, you're never getting out of this prison. They're going to be running laps around this prison before you get out. All right, Tempe is
You
done.
do realize, though, I am the only black high elf here. And I'm starting to feel some sort of way.
He just feels like you're high elf. You're actually a wood elf, but you're a high elf.
Yeah. For all I know, you found some ashes in the dungeon and you started painting yourself to try to get out of here. I don't know. This guy is not convinced by you. He is.
Are you sure you're not a kobold, a really tall kobold? You seem kind of fishy.
Right now, I don't know. You might need to disguise yourself as one of the dead bodies or something because everything you're doing is failing this persuasion. All right, Finnegan, it is your turn.
Right. It looks like you two guards should have that one under control. Is that right? It looks like it's wounded. Don't worry, I'm going to get that one that shot at me. And I'm going to toll the dead, the archer.
Okay. Is that a 7 to hit?
That's the 7 for damage, is what that is. But it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom is. Yeah, he failed.
It will take 7 damage.
It will. Cease living.
When you rolled your damage, you only did 2.
The dawn comes, and with the dawn, the undead seeks to exist, returning to the graves whence they came. Finnegan's done.
This one has turned its attention to you after that speech.
I welcome your attention, for I shall send thee to your final resting place.
Okay, and with that, it is the bad guy's turn. He will move up, and he will
All right.
try to hit you.
Cool. He has warding flare, disadvantage on this attack.
Okay, well, he rolled a 3.
All right, he's fine then.
These skeletons are swinging and a miss. All right.
I need not the armor of the man, for I have the armor of faith to protect me.
Yeah, sure. Brinrose, it is your turn, Mister.
You're like, I'm regretting having you play a cleric real fast.
No. All good
Hey,
here.
let's see. All right, so it looks like Finnegan's got the lower right covered. I'm gonna go ahead and move my way up towards the upper right.
I don't suggest
So
splitting the party. That's rule number 101 in D&D.
We're all in the same place. We're in the same place.
yeah, we're not that far away. Come on now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be right here, and then
So-
you guys are gonna have to help me out here again.
To interject
going
real quick
to-
for you there, Webb, the way movement works on the squares, if you go diagonal, the first diagonal is 5 feet, the next one's 10, then 5, then 10. Or you can do it like checkers and go just straight lines. So if you're
Okay, so I
moving
started
diagonals,
here, right?
yep, it'd be
So
5 feet,
5,
15 because you're plus
and
1, and then 20, and then 25. So you go one more diagonal. Now, you have 3 things you could do on a turn. You have a movement action, a standard
Yeah.
action, and a bonus action. So your standard action could be done with an attack. You could do a lot of different things with standard action. Your character sheet will have standard actions on there. One standard action is dash, which is a second move. Your bonus action can be your rage. When you rage, one thing that benefits you is you do bonus damage, bonus strength checks to break chains and whatnot, but you also take half damage. So you could move again and then rage to make it so that if they attack you, you take half damage.
well, let's just do that then. That sounds great.
Now you
So,
lose your rage.
I
and you
will
don't
use-
take damage.
Or
Okay, so I'm gonna move again. So 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna be here, and I'll move right here, and then I'll use my rage. That I will.
you don't have to do anything with it. You just rage. You're just raging.
Okay,
Yes,
so
just tell us how you're raging. Let's see it. Let's see Rage Web.
oh, you need me to do it?
Let's see it. Yeah, let's see it. I'm interested.
Okay, I
Dragon
mean,
Ball Z.
what was that? All right, rage,
Love it.
and I rage all
Yes.
over them.
Love it. You sound a little bit like What a Rush from who is that? What wrestler is that?
I was
Well, I
going
have
to release the Kraken.
Listen, you do your own thing there.
I
Finnegan,
can't
Stormer.
fully rage with the baby sleeping in the other room, but I'm
That's
gonna.
fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, my wife would kill me, so I want to keep playing a little while longer. So
That's a good idea. That
Why Webb
That's a good
only
idea.
play one session? Well, he raged.
He got really upset and raged.
Is there anything I need to click on this character sheet over here?
So you've
There
moved
should be a
twice
place in your
raged?
special action or bonus so you can click one of your rages because you only have so many per day or per rest.
Yeah.
So if you click on your rage, it'll fill in a little box showing that you've done it.
Okay, so
I believe it'll be into your actions or bonus actions.
I see bonus action where it does say rage.
Should be a little
And-
box there you can check in.
Oh, I see. So I just checked one box, and that was all I need
Yep.
to do, right?
That's all you got to do.
All right. I checked one box. There's 2 boxes though. Should I check both or just one?
Just one. What it means by 2 is that your rage lasts for 1 minute. Every
Okay.
round is 6 seconds, so it's basically 10 rounds per
So it
minute.
never runs out.
And you can do it a second time before you have to rest. And there's different rests, which we'll go over later. You don't have to worry about that yet. But it basically means for 10 rounds, you're raging.
Okay. And then is there anything else I need to do at this point?
So you've dashed, which took an action. You moved, which was your movement, and you raged as your bonus. So that's all. That's your 3 things for this round. And the next round you can start going.
Yep,
All
you're
right.
done.
Sounds good, guys.
All right. It is the guard's turn. This guard will attack and miss.
Are you going to have moved flank position?
These 2 down here both missed. And no, they're not.
They didn't move to flank?
No, they're idiots.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guard moved closer to him to try to inspect Tempe.
It's like, you look
He's
suspicious.
just checking
I'm
him out,
gonna
making
check
sure what's
you
going
out.
on. All right, this guard's attacking, and he will also miss. Good lord, I need to switch my d20 after this one. Like,
I was gonna think it's hilarious if all the
And again-
guards die.
this this dice is being retired for the rest of this battle, and we are moving.
Is it what? Is it one I bought you or one you bought yourself?
The one you bought me. It is.
Oh well.
It is 4 rolls under
Then
12 in a row.
Then I'd say you keep it as the DM.
It is 4 under 12. That's the guard dice was 4 under 12. Not good. Not good, sir. And a 2 and a 3 when
It's
attacking.
Well, he could be just getting the bad rolls out of the way before the campaign really gets going.
There you go.
It's the
17 on this
NPC dice.
Yeah. Well.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's the guards. It is now Aguilero's turn. Okay, Enrique.
Vamos, let the rhythm take you over, Aguilar. His screen is blue, so I don't know if he's on or not.
He is.
He had to restart, but he's getting in. He's almost there. He's like 4 seconds in.
Allegedly,
He fell asleep again.
he probably did.
No.
He's dreaming of
Yes.
nachos.
His character.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and illustrate for him. He's going ahead and he's got a little bit of a fry coma, but his
Why?
character, he's fine.
While we're rebooting him, we'll have the guard close to Tempe do some interactions. So sir, are you sure I can trust you? And I'm gonna need you to roll another persuasion one more time. Is there a truth type roll instead of persuasion?
You trust me.
Me.
Insight is to determine, but otherwise telling the truth would be persuasion.
Yeah. Okay. Persuasion it up. You got to beat my persuasion roll.
It would be beating your insight roll. Or wisdom saving
You
throw.
got to beat a 10. Drum roll. 4.
Well, you had advantage, so he had a 21.
No, Finnegan's too far away, and we've already distrusted him. Now it's just 1-on-1.
Okay.
You know what? I want to use an action, and I'm going to improvise.
After
What
your
is
turn, you can.
what am I
It's Enrique's turn.
telling me? There was something Enrique's coming in. Was it attached to my leg? You said
What?
the chain.
Yes, it's on your ankles.
That's not going to work.
Sorry, pal. On the ankles. All right, Enrique, what you gonna do?
Level 1. Level 1.
Keep attacking.
Okay, attack. Go for it. Roll to hit. Would you like me to roll for you again? I believe in
No,
you.
hold on.
Good, because right now I'm on Tempe's character sheet.
You checking to make sure his persuasion's not gimped?
No, he is terrible.
Well, I mean, he's a wizard. He's not supposed to be the face of the party. He doesn't have to
All
have
right,
charisma.
you missed.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I like that. Oh.
Yeah, you missed. What else would you like to do?
Okay. I don't have anything else to do.
All right, would you like to move at all, or you just want to stand and look pretty?
I never heard looking pretty was an option.
Yeah, well, it's Enrique.
It is for me.
Oh, okay, fair.
Are you gonna move, Enrique? Sorry, Aguilero.
I don't even know where my character is.
You're in the middle of the
He's
screen.
right where you left him. Actually, I left him there.
See the character in the dark in the middle of the screen? In the middle of the dungeon?
Oh,
Page?
this one?
No, down further. In the middle. The middle.
Should've gave
That's
him a
the
bright
top
color.
middle.
You should have gave him a bright colored picture, Benji. Not such a dark character.
Sorry.
I'm already fighting somebody though.
No, you're not fighting anybody. You missed. You can move.
All right, I'll.
And this is when we whiskey wines.
I'll move up.
All right, move. Do it. Go for it.
Move.
Click on your character and move him.
How do we move?
Say Finnegan's going one way and everyone else is going the other way.
How do we move?
Interesting.
Where would you like to move to, Enrique? I got you.
He wants to go. Yeah, it's hit for something he doesn't have control.
You should have control. I've
He
given
wants to move just forward like 4 squares.
Let's make sure he's got control real quick. He should.
It's above him, north of him.
Can be edited and controlled by Hasiel. And me. Okay, so he wants to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Or can you go like 25?
Where you want to go?
Okay, now it's letting me. I had to change my thing to Aguilera now.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right, well, you got 5 more movement. There you go. You moved 30.
That's good.
Okay. It is now Tempe's turn.
All right. We're going to do another volley. Like, kid, I really can help out in this fight at least a little bit. I promise you. Let me out.
Sure. I don't know. Persuade me.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm still in the dungeon. I'm still
Oh,
in the
where?
stage. Up here.
I will roll with
I'll
disadvantage
go help
because
you.
I'm so scared. Listen, pal. I think we all know you're a liar.
You're obviously the only one here for a reason.
Sad but true.
I believe all these other folks were innocent, but you,
Now listen.
well, you're
if you
black.
can
Is it
hit
all-
kill that- If you
is
can
it
hit kill
because
that
my-
skeleton, I'll believe you. So kill the skeleton.
Which skeleton?
The one down there in between Finnegan and the guard. You better kill him quick before Benji kills him. You got one last chance.
Sure.
All you gotta do is roll 12.
Sir, I
I-
have something to
12 to
inform
hit.
you of. You may not be aware of this, but you are black, which means you are most likely guilty.
Hey, you hit him. Now roll damage. You just need 3 damage to kill him. He's dead. Oh, well, golly. Did you just do that?
Boy,
Yeah.
the cleric sure is something. He made it look like you cast a spell while he killed that skeleton.
Well, I don't know if I believe in magic, but somehow you made that guy die. So I think I can believe you. And with that, he unlocks your chains.
They unlocks the chase. So I run past him and push him down and spin him and run away.
That's like when you roll a nat 20 and decide to step on a rug. You decide to push him down. You're going to push your luck after this.
You want to be chased by the guards, huh? Is that what you want to do?
No.
Okay, because these guards got nothing to
I'm
do now.
a little perturbed though.
I'm
I am a
finally
little
free.
perturbed.
I stepped my toe on the rug.
And then he did.
No.
Tempe died. Now it's Epmet.
Empty. It's empty.
Empty would have a T before the E.
So do I still have movement though?
Yeah,
do I have
you haven't
movement
moved
still?
at all. All you've done is cast a spell and did damage. You still have 30 feet of movement
Okay.
and a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. It's 15, 20, 25. Gonna move there.
Okay. And as you move,
And there's my
as you
turn.
move, you hear the guard say, "I am going to keep an eye on you, though, buddy. Still not sure about you."
I wanted to follow 10 feet behind him the entire time.
That's the plan.
I'm watching you.
That's the plan. Making sure you're up to good.
Every move you make, I'm right here.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing.
That is something this guard would do. He would be 10 feet behind me the entire time.
That's the plan. That's what he's up to. Okay, Finnegan, it is your turn.
Right. Seems like we got these ones sorted out. Tell me, guards, is there trouble in that hallway down to the south? Or have you noticed any creepy crawlies up this way?
Oh, man. I'm sure that they're everywhere right now, but if I had to guess, I'd say they probably went that away. And he points towards the left. Points this way.
That way. All right, I'll take care of it. 5, 10, 15,
Sorry,
20,
I'm kind of new around
25.
here, my friend.
You're new in a high maximum security prison. That makes sense. It checks out. What do I see in this
I
hall?
hate to break it to you, pal, but this is actually not the highest of security, as you've met our friend Jimmy John over there guarding you.
Well, if I'm here, it must be maximum security. I understand.
sense
Don't
motive.
worry.
Yeah, you guys are just here for a brawl fight in a bar.
Do I see anything else in this hallway beyond the guard there? Is he fighting anything?
You see things, don't you see it?
I see a little squiggly thing, but I don't know what that is. What is this thing right here?
That is a rat.
The dead
And
rat,
what's
I
this right
think.
here?
That is a dead guard that the rats are eating.
So a rat and a dead guard. What's this guard doing? You there? Are you okay?
Yes.
The rat can
Yes.
eat him.
I'm just checking on my friend here. Doesn't look good for him though. Whoops.
Any trouble that way?
Oh yeah. We got some trouble brewing. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be there to help you then.
Oh,
Fire
yeah, I
thing.
appreciate it. I don't get paid enough for this thing. No, sir. No.
Well, as it turns out, I get paid nothing for this, so you're getting paid significantly more than me.
You said you can see up to 60.
I have 60-foot dark vision.
Also just a dead body. It's a dead body.
Go research it.
We tried to
Right.
revive them. Nobody
that your turn?
searched because we started off into.
I move up there. What do I see once I move up there? What do I got here?
You tell me what you see. You see
Got a green shirt here.
a couple green shirts.
What's this right here? Is this the dead guard?
That's he's still alive, but he's barely alive.
He's
And you
barely
see-
alive.
and You see some man-eating rats.
Okay, I get that far with my double move. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right, link it. I like to see what you guys are casting. You know, learn the plays, learn the players. All right, you cast it twice apparently. 10 minutes. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice in range. +2. All right, yep, sounds good. Checks out. All right,
So I am now harder to hit.
awesome. It is the bad guy's turn. These bad guys are taking care of that. Let's see here. Okay, that's yes.
How did I roll at 44 for initiative?
All right, and as
It's,
you you rolled a 22, I don't know why it does that. As you're doing that, you see this guard goes down.
I don't think I see him.
Yeah, what card?
You gotta put a red X on him or something. I don't see what guard went down.
Was it the right guard?
The one that was being attacked by the green shirt guys. There's a dead
Yeah,
body.
he's nowhere
Oh,
near
up
me.
top?
Yeah, Benji, you can see. Benji can see him.
I can see him.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that was over there surrounded.
Yeah.
The one that I was trying to get to.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
He just died.
oh, I was trying to get to him in time.
And as he died, he yelled, "Billy!" And this guard.
What do you yell?
Billy.
It was
Billy.
Billy.
Billy's the guard that's next to the rats. It was his friend.
Oh,
It was-
Billy, you let your friend down.
It was his lover actually, but that's okay.
You let your lover down, Billy. I know it's your lover because I can tell these things.
You can tell by the light. All right.
I
and up
definitely
here,
tell a smell of musk about your
this
groins,
green
and this
shirt
was your
guy-
lover
this
over
green
there.
shirt guy was intimidated a little bit by the
Backdoor reaction.
rage of this hairy dwarf that just showed up. He's attacking. And Brinos does an 18 hit. So you'll look at your armor class, and if your armor class is less than 18, that would mean that it does hit.
Nobody does. We were in jail with nothing
And how do I have my firebolt?
because it's a
Because you've learned that
Firebolt
spell.
be a spell you just know.
yeah. You can't
He's
take that
not
away
a
from
conjurer.
yeah.
Brynrose does a 18 hit. Looking at your character sheet, you'll see your
I'm looking
Tough.
at it. On my armor.
yes.
All right, hold on. 13.
Okay, so it hits, and you will take 3 points of damage because you're raging. And then this one will attack this guard. Oh, yeah. This dice is so much better. I've rolled a 17 and a 20.
Do I need to edit my damage on my sheet?
Yeah, so where it says heal damage, you see all next to your hit points. You just type in
Right,
3 and
okay.
then push the damage button and it'll do it for you.
Got it.
Okay, so those guards are there.
You take some damage there.
He took 3 damage.
3.
Now, are you having that because you're
I have
raging?
it was 6 and I cut it in half for him already.
You're doing it for him? Okay.
Yeah, as you see the roll says 6. I told him it's 3. Okay, so that guy hit for that. This guy missed, and that guy hit there. Okay, it is now Brynros Foam Tankard's turn. Time to
All right.
get your revenge.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to attack with an unarmed strike.
All right, and you're gonna roll that twice because you are raging, so you get advantage on it.
All right. So unarmed strike is under attack.
You need to hit. You need to get 12 or higher to hit him.
All right. I'm looking for the dice on here. Sorry, guys.
It's the B.
Yeah, when you hover over the thing and a little bee comes up,
The
just
little red B. Just click on the red B, and that's how you hit.
Oh, on the app Roll20 thing or the
Yeah,
Beyond
on the D&D Roll20 thing. The Beyond 20. Sorry. Oh, right.
the Beyond 20.
Yeah, on the Beyond 20. On your character sheet where the unarmed fist is, whatever, when you hover over it, the little B, click on the B and that'll take care of it.
Right to unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. Okay. There we go.
And you're going to click it one more time because you have advantage. And with the 12, you will hit. And so it looks like you said you do 5 bludgeoning damage. Is that correct, Benji?
Yes, that'd be 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Well, that kills.
It'd actually be 7 for him because he is raging. The +2 doesn't usually add in there for whatever reason.
Was a way to make that add in there. Remember, we did that. All right. Well, you've killed that
Did he?
skeleton.
So is his added in there then?
No. Remember, we added in there on mine. We need to change his to add that in there too. But that's okay. So you've killed that skeleton. You punched him one time and completely knocked his head off, and he's fallen.
Good. Be gone, skeleton. Man.
Skeleton man, skeleton man.
What else would you like to do?
Doing
You still
the
have
to the
a-
skeleton.
You still have a bonus action, which I don't think you really have much to do with bonus action and movement.
I do have movement. Let's see. My bonus action. I'm just gonna go ahead. So I took out this skeleton guy right here to my right. I'll just go ahead and move in position for the next one.
Get it?
There we go.
That skeleton.
I'm very methodical. I'm very
Do
methodical in my approach.
you want to move closer to the blue one, or you want to move down to move next to the dead one like you did?
You know what? Let's get to this guy right here.
There you go.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. It is the guard's turn, so this guard will attack at this skeleton and miss. That guard will attack at that skeleton and hit. And this skeleton dies.
Oh,
Okay. And now we move over to these guards over here. Are these skeletons?
skeleton moves on the guard's turn.
Right. I was thinking all the NPCs. Good point. Okay, it is Thero's turn.
all right. I will cast fireball.
Firebolt,
After these
firebolt.
skeletons.
This guard moved over there, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, got close to me to see. Look what I'm doing first.
You're taking out blue shirt skeleton, Enrique.
Yeah, he's the only one up there.
Fine.
You hit and you kill.
Yay.
All
Woo!
right.
I did
All the
it.
skeletons around these guys have died. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna move up.
Then do it. You don't have to tell me where you're going. You just do it. You just move. Boom. Okay.
Do I see something different?
I'm gonna tell you 1 second.
Look, if the dwarf didn't see anything, you don't see shit. Okay. Dwarf was there first.
Well, he has his back turned.
That's true.
All right.
Some rats. Oh, the rats see you too.
I see the rats. The rats see me.
All right. Are you done, Enrique? Awesome. It is Tempe's turn.
Well,
As you go,
Tempe.
All right, so I'm
as
noticed.
Tempe goes to move, he sees the guard do this.
What's the guard do? Oh, nice. I was looking at the map. I had that minimized. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't you get
I'm
it?
watching you.
All right, I'm noticing that there are people up there, and I think I saw, what is it, Finnegan go the other way.
Finnegan looks hammer.
Finnegan went down, and
Yeah.
the other two went up. They split.
The Dawnbringer, if you will.
Right, so we start off by splitting the group. Okie dokie.
That's the first thing I said. We don't split the group
That's
around
what
here.
the
They're
group
like, yeah,
decided to
we
do.
do. Luckily, I had planned
That's his
for.
custom.
Luckily, I had planned for this.
All right, since I think Finnegan has got, so we got a caster and a dwarf, elf and a dwarf that way. We're gonna do an elf and a dwarf this way. I'm gonna use my double,
Oh, you can make
my
party
double
points,
speed
are you?
to.
He's like, I know the dwarf can heal. I'm going that way.
You're gonna make like John have to put his sprinting boots on, huh?
50, I just want to go 60, so that's probably put me about here.
Don't forget that line doesn't work as well because you got to do half every other one. So 5,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
15, 20, 30, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, you can get right here. Or here.
I go down a little more if I were you.
Either one of these two.
Yeah, I'll go here.
One more down. Yep, you can go there.
There you go. You made it.
Looks like we made
Then
it.
I think I can I see far enough to see where Finnegan is?
I prefer Flax and Anakin from you. And yes, you can see me from there.
All right. Is it dwarf? I've got you in the rear.
That doesn't sound like what I want you to be doing.
I thought that same
You
thing.
know what they say in these prisons? I'm coming to back you up.
Oh, so not the best. No, what you be doing back there? Do you have me back?
Yes, that's what I said.
You elf folk, you speak the weird jibbly jangle tongues. I'm not sure what you be meaning.
The Ghibli Janger.
If
Oh,
I get
let's
in
see,
a
this-
fight, will you be helping me? Is that what I'm asking you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say it in dwarf. Ah, laddie. Well, bust their heads in for you, and I'll be right there.
You're very racist with that way of speaking.
And you accuse the guard, huh? Full circle.
That's the most dwarf he knows. That's my turn. That's my turn.
All right, it is Finnegan.
I have nothing to
Roxhammer.
shoot, so
Well, well, well. If it wasn't my turn.
It is though.
Mhm.
Whoa, I'm a
Oh,
66 now.
and I shall now do the burning hands.
like a cleric at level 1 gets all the best spells. This is not fair.
If you choose them. As you run past, these rats bite at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm glad it's fine because it's going to happen. Okay.
Well, only one gets to bite at me. The other one I stay in his range.
They're both going to bite.
Oh, so
Well-
good to know that the rats are enemies.
Does a 2 hit you?
It does not.
Well, luckily you have that shield of faith on.
It was the shield of faith that saved me.
Yes.
Now, all 4 of them will need to make a DC 14 dexterity save.
Only a 2 bit at you, but okay. And what happens if they fail?
They will take
They die.
15 fire damage.
15?
Woo,
Yep.
Well,
it's a level 1 cleric.
Light domain
I
cleric.
believe I'll be taking a cleric level.
Where's it? Where's the thing? Oh, I just put it up.
you said 15 saving throw?
Yep. Dexterity. 15 dexterity.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay.
If they succeed, they take 8.
Well, why didn't you
It's
just say
so
they
bad.
die automatically when you run by?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't-
rats. They die.
Yeah, they ain't got
So
that- they
I
ain't got that-
burn them all up,
They ain't got that kind of hit points, bro.
and I am now out of first level spells.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Shaka bruh.
Okay. Oh, wait 1 second. Don't need anything
Shaka
else.
bruh.
Wait 1 second. Don't need anything else. 1 second. Okay.
I really,
Ooh.
really wanted to be that Genasi, I mean.
What do I spy there? I spy with my little eye, maybe my items that were taken from me. I call down the hallway. Oi, everyone, come this way. It appears that our gear may be down here.
And you hear.
Oh, my gear!
And you hear Billy. Hey, you aren't supposed to be stealing. I thought I let you out for.
It's not stealing if it belongs to me.
Is your name? I hope your name's on it, sir.
If it's not, I won't take it.
All right, fair enough. All right, is it?
Also,
then,
I
of
don't
course, he's gonna
typically
look- then,
label
of
my
course-
stuff with my name.
Yeah,
So
But
I
of
have
course,
to
the guard's
assume
gonna
I know
look at
it's
me
mine.
and go, I know none of that is yours. That's what the guard's gonna do.
is Finnegan done? That's exactly what he thought.
Finnegan is done.
Okay, it is bad guy's turn. This bad
Actually,
guy.
hang on. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. I get one more square. There we go. Now I'm done.
Perfect. Now he's right where he needs to be. And he will attack.
Perfect. Cool.
Does a 17 hit?
Ward of Flash of Light. Try again.
Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's his turn.
Why are you in the background over here going?
All right, this one will attack.
So light domain clerics have an ability called Warding Flare, which 4 times per rest.
16
Short rest or
hit.
long rest. Roll again.
8.
8 does not hit.
Well, that's really all right. Does a stay on the thing. Roll again. 19 hit. That was the second time.
19 will hit. Roll again.
No, that was the second roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Well, then you will take, and I've been doing it like this whole time. Four damage.
Okay.
And that's that set of bad guys. Then we come up to this set of bad guys.
What's up with these guards over here hanging out by the dead bodies and not coming to help us? What's up with that?
They're scared to death.
I'm a
bro.
dwarf. They should be able to keep up with me.
They're scared. Okay, Enrique or Aguilera. This rat's attacking. Does a 10 hit.
Use improvise to grab them mid-air.
Sorry, what? He's making up
You
spells.
said he uses improvise to
No,
grab them.
Armor does not hit.
A 10 does not hit? Okay. What about a 8?
Nope.
All right. Well, that is the end of the bad guy's turn. It is Brenos Foam Tinker's turn.
All right, so these guards are not doing very much to help, so I'm going to try and get them to help us out a little bit more, especially up here where I am. So I'm going to roll an intimidation to intimidate this guard down here to go ahead and take out these rats for me. I'm gonna make him do the dirty work.
Okay. Go for it.
All right.
I like the way he thinks.
Oh, but I can't execute.
They are not intimidated. They think you're joking around. They think you're a silly jokester.
Well, that's just too bad. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move up here, and I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my unarmed strike against these rats.
That will hit, and that will kill one. Well, actually, yeah, it killed it, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to pull again. Okay, that's one attack. And you have a bonus action and rest of your movement.
Um, my bonus action, see, hold on one second, pull this out. It appears that the only bonus action I do have is rage, which
You already rolled.
So, if you happen to have 2 one-hand weapons, so like you pass skeletons by, if you picked up like a femur, you can make 2 attacks, one attack with your main hand, and then a bonus action to attack with your offhand. So if you picked up like 2 skeleton legs, you could be attacking with both. Or if you have no weapons at all, right hook, left hook, you can still attack with both hands since you have no shield left. You can make an offhand attack with your bonus action.
okay. Well, then I did not pick up anything yet. I didn't know that was an option, so I guess I will attack again with my offhand.
Yep. The only difference is if you hit, your main hand gets your strength bonus to damage and attack. Your offhand only gets the damage to attack. It doesn't get the bonus damage to the damage. So you're just going to do less damage with your offhand, but you still get to hit.
All right. Well, let's just see what happens when I just want to attack.
Yep. You can swing twice. Yep.
I don't have fields.
I do. Brad texting you.
No, you did.
What did I say?
You said now that you have fields, I sent you a new offer for Walker.
Now that you have JT.
All right, so you did 12 and 5 again.
Yeah, I did the same roll.
Which one were you attacking? The bottom, middle, or top?
Let's get the top one.
Okay, you've killed the rat.
Get out of here, rat.
That bastards.
And I believe that is. Well, yeah, I believe that's it for me.
Well, as you came up here, you have now been able to see. No, that's not true. You'll be able to see this. Okay.
Ooh, that looks enticing.
Looks like a healing.
All right.
Or it could be a gelatinous cube.
It is the guard's turn.
Slime.
These guys, you hear them talking back and forth. I'm sure glad these guys came around. Woo, we never would have made it. Oh man. Okay, they've got this handled, in my opinion. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. You see some guards running away, and you hear the other guards talking about how glad they are that you guys are there to take care of it. They don't get paid enough for this. It is your turn, Aguilera.
I will attack the 2 remaining rats.
Okay. Attacking both at the same time.
Well, I'll attack one and then the other
Okay.
with unarmed strike.
All right. Do your attacks. 12 to hit. Okay. Which one do you attack? The bottom or the middle? Or the bottom or top? Did you attack the bottom one or the top one?
Top.
Top.
Yes, we know. You always want to top.
All right, your turn. Yeah, one more time. One more.
Oh, we just learned something.
We sure did, didn't we?
He's a liar.
We learned 2 things.
Indeed. All right, you killed them both. Both rats have been vanquished. All right. Would you like to move or do
I
anything
guess
else?
I will move down.
His turn order just keeps doubling after every turn. Now it's,
So
up
it's
to,
the bad guys.
now it's up to 88.
Guards.
All right, so where are you moving to? Yeah, you still have your movement left. You have 30 feet of movement.
I'll move down.
Okay,
Like a
you're like, see you later, dwarf.
Hey, can I intimidate those guards?
You can try. I mean, they're pretty happy you guys doing the dirty work for them.
Oh, I will intimidate them.
All right, go for it.
Is that good enough?
Now this one
No.
right here. with the spear-
Yay!
The one with the spear was deathly afraid of you, and the other one laughed at you in your face.
Oh, I guess one of them will have to do my beating.
No. The other one persuaded him that it's okay. You're just playing around. Would you like to move though before your turn is over?
Yes, I will move down.
All right, do it. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a dead body. How'd the dead body get moved? There you go. Is that where you're going?
Is it really dead? Or is it just mostly dead?
It's sliding around. All right, it is Tempe's turn.
Hey, I am
You are
going
now
to
surrounded by guards, Tempe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm going to move there.
Okay.
So that should give me a nice view of something. One of these things surrounding Flanagan.
Flanagan?
That's right. That's what he said. You have now Flanagan. One day you'll get your
I'm,
name.
I'm sorry. What is what? Wait a minute. Let me look. What's the? Let me. I'm so
Finn.
sorry.
Finnegan, like the automotive dealer.
I can see now why you're left in chains for 5 rounds.
Hey, roll persuasion. Maybe you can persuade him that his name is Flanagan.
All right, I can the one to the bottom left
Okay, roll.
in the corner.
Go for it. You hit. You did 2 damage.
What are you
I'm trying
trying
to
to
help.
tickle him? His funny bone done fall off. There's no point in tickling him.
You hear,
I was just warming him up for you. I
you
knew.
hear his jaw click clack a couple times. That is not.
All right, and that is my turn.
All
Sorry,
right.
I was doing the EverQuest.
It is Flanagan's turn.
Well, now, I do believe it's time to hear that you're supposed to go back to the grave. The one he's been damaged, I'll go ahead and toll the grave.
All right. Link it and roll it. Toll the dead, you mean? You said toll the grave.
Yes, well, it's my spell.
DC 14. Which one are you
Yep.
attacking? All 3?
Well, I can only attack one. I'm doing the one that was damaged already, so it's the 12
Okay.
damage.
He rolled a 1, so yes.
So he will take
1 damage.
1. He will take 1 damage.
And you hear Tempe say, "You're not supposed to tickle him."
I know.
As long as you know. Okay. Is that your turn?
That'd be my turn.
a lot of good stuff happening there. All right. The one
Actually, let me do a persuade to try and talk those guards into coming out here to fucking help.
All right, try.
You folks, if they run us down, you're next. Your best bet's to come shoulder to shoulder with me to help them out.
Who me?
16, persuade to get them to come help us.
Ooh, he says, "Oh, you've got this under control, buddy. Flanagan, I believe that's what I heard your name was."
It's Finnegan. Finnegan Luxhammer.
Whatever it is, you'll
You
be dead
fucking
soon
coward.
anyways. All right, and at that, it's the bad guy's turn. Skeleton, injured skeleton is attacking. Does a 9
If I
hit?
die, you're not. You're not full left. 9 does not hit.
All right, the middle one's attacking. Does 11 hit?
Nope.
All right, the top one's attacking. Does a 19 hit?
Flash of light.
Missing damage. Roll again.
Yeah, roll again.
6.
6 did not hit.
Okay, well that is that group of skeletons.
Warding flare, what it's actually called. Warding flare.
All right, and that is it for the bad guys right now. It is Rhinos Foam Tanker's turn.
I'm gonna move.
Benji, on your turn, did you want to yell to everybody about what you've seen again, or no? Since no one has shown up.
Yes, I will, of course, be yelling to them. Get down here and help me out. Our gear's down here to gear up.
Well, that is persuasive. So I guess I will start moving.
I like how you sound like
You
what's
are?
the guy whose voice is Brock in Venture Time?
Ben?
Anybody know his name?
No.
The monotone guy who's like Lemony
Flynn?
Snicket. Lemony Snicket's.
Jim
He's
Carrey?
Brock in Venture Brothers. No.
Listen, he's like, well,
Oh,
Does
he's
no one
also
know what I'm
Joe
talking
Swanson on He's also Joe Swanson on a Family Guy. Is it that guy?
Yes. So you're just gonna do less damage.
all right.
I know who you're talking about. I've gotten that before. All right, so I'm gonna move down, and
You can swing.
I can use a double move to move the double amount of spaces, right? So I can move 10.
So you can move 60 total. 60 total. So 15 squares. 10 squares.
15 squares.
You tell me.
All right, let's do this.
5, 10, 15,
1,
25, 30,
2,
35,
3,
45, 50, 55, 60. You can basically get right by this guard.
4,
I do.
5,
Brad,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
It's more than allowed, but we'll allow it.
13,
Very fast.
14, 15. Is that right?
He's doing diagonal movement.
Patrick Warburton.
Ah,
You were only supposed to
Am I
move
not?
to there.
Wait,
I'll let you-
diagonal
I'll let you
moves.
go
I'm
ahead.
only allowed like one per. Just move me the closest to him as possible.
Right there. You caught up to these guards.
All right. Well, good. I'm gonna.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Intimidate
know
them
what?
to helping us. Intimidate them. Tell them to fucking help us.
You know what? Can I intimidate him or can I just kill him? They're useless.
You can't kill them. You can't.
He could. He could absolutely kill them.
You can try, but
You
you,
know
might
what?
die.
Check his gear.
I've been hitting Ofer on intimidation, but I'm going to
Would not
try
recommend.
to intimidate this card one more
There you
time
go.
to help us. So here we go. I am intimidating you so much right now. There you go.
And he is
12.
scared. He is intimidated. What did you want him to do?
Well, you better be.
And he says, "Oh,
it's that other guard you got to worry
he
about.
says you got a point. We do need to help you out. Otherwise, we're dead. We're done for. I got your back, buddy." All right.
There we go.
Let's see what the other one says. The other one's still not concerned. The one with the circle around him is not helping, but this one with the spear, he's got your back. Okay, guard's
You
turn.
know what? I got one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Why are they split? Why did he just become 2? Did you see that? Did you see that? They merged?
Is he part slime? Is that what it was?
If you put one on top of the other. Oh, wow. He got tall.
Guard.
I call mimic. I call mimic.
That was my thought, too.
Okay, he's back. That's weird.
That was 3.
Hey, you know what? If they're on our side and they keep multiplying, I'm good.
All right, this guy
I'm with
I'm
it.
down.
That guy
Yeah.
gets to there.
Another 4.
This one right here that's following behind gets to there. This one, Benji did not convince.
You guys are letting the cleric lead the front. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
All right. Well, there's a bunch of dead people. They should let the cleric lead the front. They've seen what the cleric can do. All right, that's the guards. Aguilera, it is your turn. Christina, Aguilera.
I will keep moving.
But I'm
5,
Oh, wait.
15,
You're gonna go
20,
You got to go to the opposite direction.
25, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There you go.
Wait.
I got you 60, bro. Now you can shoot a fireball at this.
Well, I wanted to intimidate the guard that was moving.
It's okay. Just shoot the fireball. Okay, use your intimidation, and I will count it as you walk by. Intimidation or persuasion?
Intimidation.
Say something intimidating, Nene.
They're starting to build up a tolerance to this intimidation, but go ahead.
You better come this way, or else.
Oh, he's using the stepmom intimidation.
All right, roll.
Son, I'm gonna whip off. I'm gonna take my shoe
Well,
off.
sure
You don't
shooting, it
stop
works.
cooperating.
Sure, shooting it works. Look at that. That guy was scared to death.
Oh,
He
bless
pulled out
your
his
heart.
chancla.
Bless your heart. You start listening.
He had a flashback.
He took off
to
his shoe.
He had a
and
flashback
did a
to his
chancla like
mom
this.
inside when he was riding in the wagon. His mom taking off her Jesus sandal and threatening him with it. He had a flashback. And he said, "I'm coming." But now would you like to
Okay,
attack
I'm
the
shooting
skeleton?
fireball.
Would you like to fireball the skeleton? Roll it.
Yeah.
Are you going for the top, middle, or the bottom?
Three of them, top, middle, or bottom.
The bottom
Can I
is
do all three?
wounded. The other ones
One.
are fine.
I'll do the bottom.
All right, the wounded one. Go for it.
Ah,
You missed. Sorry to tell you. All right. It
it's
is
the else one blade on.
Tempe's turn.
Okay. Just so I can get a little bit, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't need to get that close, but I will get that close so I can see a little bit more. Are all three of them taking damage or just the first one I hit?
Only the bottom one is taking damage.
All right, then I'll shoot that one again.
Benji also did 1 damage to it while you were gone, after making fun of you for doing 2.
I never made fun of anybody. Everyone's on the team here.
He asked if you were trying to tickle it. I heard it. You missed.
Yes, we know. You always want to talk. Dang it. These level 1 powers are killing me.
Softly with his word.
And my bonus action doesn't work unless I want to get up and hit it in the face. So I'm not going to do that.
Hit in the face.
No.
All right, so you're done.
So that'll have to be my turn.
All right, Finnegan Luxhammer, it is your turn.
We learned 2 things. Right. I'm going to try once again to call the dead on that one I've injured before.
All right.
He's going to hear the bells ringing. You mean to link it again?
I just rolled the damage and such. I have to do a DC saving throw. Is that right?
14 wisdom, yes.
All right, you failed.
Then he will take 9 damage.
I don't think he will.
Oh, he's resistant, is he?
Mm.
No, he's just
Then I will step
Wow.
there after that,
he's dead.
and I am now done. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to let those 2 fuckers attack me. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll get there.
You got attacked while you're moving away.
Yeah, let them.
Attack of opportunity.
11.
That misses.
Okay, and the other one, 18.
Try again.
Okay. 3.
That'll miss.
All right.
That'd be me last warding flare.
All right. Well, they tried. They sure did. All right.
I love the way he goes, try again.
It is the bad guy's turn.
I told you guys repeatedly, light domain clerics are the tits.
I don't have that
That's
one.
barbarian.
Because he's a cleric. You're not a cleric.
All right. This guy chases you down. He did not have you. He's gonna attack. 14. hit?
Welcome.
14.
It will miss. I have Shield of Faith.
Okay. This one. 8.
8 will miss as well.
Okay. That is the bad guy's turn for this round.
They brought a barbarian and a fighter, but it turns out I be the tank.
Hey, the barbarian took some damage, bro.
As he should.
Right, Bryn Rose, it's your turn.
Since I didn't do this right the last time, can y'all move me that much closer down and to the left? So here, all right. And with this skeleton,
He's dead. That's a dead
I
skeleton.
would like yeah, with the dead skeleton,
Mhm.
I would like to pull his femur out
Sure.
and use that as a weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
Exactly.
I
I
was
need
thinking the same
something.
thing.
All right, is he using the
So
femur
with
or
that,
chainmail?
I'm go. You know what? He's got two.
That's right.
So might as well get both. So what do I need to roll for that one?
Now you just pick it up and put it on.
Oh, I just pick it up.
That's an improvised skill or use object. That's an action.
Okay.
Especially if the DM's going to let you do it all day long.
All right. So I'm going to improvise. And is there any place I need to put that for weapons?
I'm just gonna add a club.
Back and forth.
I'm gonna add 2 clubs to your inventory. You just need to equip them. We're gonna consider those femurs clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing that for me?
Yep, they're in your inventory. You just gotta equip them.
Boom. All right. Cool. All right. And I guess, is there anything else that I can do that's worthwhile, or is that it for
That's
me?
basically it for now.
Cool. All right. I'd say that was productive.
I agree. All right, it is now the guard's turn. This guard continues to follow Tempe. This guy sprints up ahead.
I'm sorry. What? Wait a minute. Let me look.
This guy sprints up ahead.
I'm so sorry.
The guy sprints up ahead. That guy sprints up ahead. All right, it is Aguilero's turn.
I can see now why you're left in chains for 5 rounds.
Sprint up ahead.
Would you like me to sprint up ahead for
60?
you, or you got it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 30.
All right, I can the one to the bottom left.
50, 55, 60. Is it right here?
Yeah.
It's right here.
All right. Would you like to do anything now that you got there?
Anything else?
You're trying to tickle him?
Can I use a bonus action?
Yes, you haven't used a
No.
bonus action.
Well, is it a usable bonus action?
Did you have a bonus action?
What do you want to do?
His
That's
flesh
a cantrip.
won't fall off. There's no point in tickling him.
I was just warming him up. He did a double move. He can still use a spell though. Yeah.
If it's a cantrip, yeah,
Yep.
it's a bonus action cantrip. I don't
do
know
it.
I don't know a whole lot of bonus action cantrips though. Usually cantrips are standard actions.
Yeah, it is an action.
So I'm going to your bonus actions tab and see what it says.
Then never mind.
Yeah, you have
You're
two-
making Evan fall asleep.
You can second wind, which you don't need.
I don't need the health.
Okay. So you are done. It is now Tempe's turn.
Well, no.
Tempe, Tempe. Where you at?
It's like, geez, guard, give me a little breathing room. I'm trying to help out here.
We're almost done with this. You guys got looting a chest and then one more room to get out. If you go the right way.
Let's see, me.
I want to go the wrong way.
I believe you.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one directly in front of me.
Cast it. You need a 12 to hit. You missed.
Yes.
Oh,
Who would have thought you guys would be such bad
these
casters?
dice are killing me.
Yep. That's rough. All right.
How do you miss a skeleton?
You got anything else up your sleeve?
Let's see. I can use 2 weapon fight. I don't have a weapon. I should have grabbed the rat bones and thrown at him. It's okay. That's my turn.
All right. It is Finnegan Luxhammer's turn.
Do I see that either of these skeletons have been hurt
Wait,
before?
Wait.
I will wait.
Now that it's your turn again, Are you looking behind you, anything like towards the skeletons, or are you looking at the chest?
I'm looking at both. I look all around. Finnegan Luxhammer does not miss a thing.
All right, continue.
I be wary in this fight.
Continue.
Right. Do either of these skeletons look like they're more wounded than the other? Any of them look like they've been damaged?
No, they both look completely full health, ready to go. They look
Right,
they look
then.
perturbed. They can't hit you. I've been trying.
The one that's right here, the lower one, I be tolling his
All right, toll away.
dead.
Saving throw.
He be needing to make a wisdom.
He got a 20.
A 20, did he?
He did.
Well, then,
I don't see it.
You don't have to.
Does he need to roll again?
I will look in these chests to see if I see me belongings that were taken from me when I was captured.
Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, you see a one-handed battle axe. You see a one-handed battle axe. You see some medium armor. You see 3 shields. You see some cloth armor made by the finest virgins. You see a longsword, a quarterstaff, a one-handed sword, two one-handed swords, a two-hander, another longsword.
I pick up one of the shields to hold on to while I wait. Fellas, it seems like our items might be in this stash here. Come help me out and we be able to equip ourselves.
The shield you pick up on the bottom, on the inside, you can see your name is inscribed in it.
Perfect. I equipped it.
All right.
I'd be done then.
All right. It is the bad guy's turn. The first skeleton, the one at the bottom, the one that neglected your toll. A 7 to hit.
It's Finnegan.
That would not hit.
And the top one, an 18 to hit.
18 with me new equipped shield will hit.
All right. It does 5 damage.
All right, I accept.
Oh, yes, you kind of have to.
What was this? It appears that the nature itself is coming after us.
Oh,
It's
We gotta
slime,
run.
some slime.
I knew it.
How'd you know that?
Okay,
magic.
out of character. I knew it.
How'd your subconscious know that?
Yeah, that's very impressive. All right, and that's the bad guys. It is Brinrose Foam Tankard's turn.
Well, all right. First of all, did you add the clubs?
They are added and equipped.
Okay,
You might need to refresh your screen if you're not seeing them yet.
that might be the case then. Just gotta make sure that I'm packing. There they are. Awesome. All right. All right. It appears that we are under attack by these green globs over here. Can I ask a question? Does a femur bone do any damage to these things?
What kind of
Only way to find out is slam them.
Roll it, just hit it.
Roll a nature check.
Yes.
Nature check.
Yeah.
Find the nature of these
We'll see
things.
if you know anything about these guys.
Oh, I might. I just might.
Oh, yes, you do. You know that they are resistant to bludgeoning and immune to acid.
Well, that's not great. All right.
Yes.
You just picked up some femurs. They do bludgeoning damage. Guess what? These things are resistant to bludgeoning.
Resistant to bludgeoning.
Also,
You may want to try to stab them with those foot bones you
might
got.
I suggest the chests that have been pointed out to you numerous times. They're also
right, I'm
immune
gonna-
to being blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, and prone.
The monotone guy who's
Oh, they're immune to charms, are they?
Yeah.
Well, not until I try.
They charred or charms?
They are
Charmed.
actually baby
Charmed.
slimes. They're actually baby slimes. To let you know.
All right. Well, I'm going
Do
to
we
make
have
my
to
way.
engage them?
I'm gonna make my way to these chests with the rest of my moves. So if anybody, I'll move it. I think I got the hang of it. It's 10, right? So 1, 2. I move through this guy.
Yeah, you can move through friends, not
3,
through enemies.
4, 5, 6. That's 7, 8, 9. Is that enough?
Yep, you're good.
I
All
had
right.
could have got you
I'm
over a
making
different
my
route.
way. Well, you know what? Let's just do that then.
Hey, you go whatever route you want, my man. But if you do get
Let's
there,
go
you
here.
still have bonus action.
I
Yeah,
still have a bonus
uh,
action.
You haven't
He
raged.
doesn't have a bonus action. He's raging right now.
No, he's out of rage because he hasn't done any damage or taken any damage in a round.
So can I continue my rage or?
You can re-rage.
You can rage again.
Okay.
You rage against
Now
the
or
the,
wait
the
to rage.
slimes.
I'd wait till your next turn to rage, just to guarantee that you don't go out of rage.
All right. Then I am going to. I'll just stop it right there then.
All right.
All right.
It's the guard's turn. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will follow Tempe. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, and it will attack the ooze. Or the slime.
That's right.
Sorry.
Put the guards on that shit.
Warburton.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guards. And guard 5, which is Tempe's Shadow. It's actually Jimmy John. And that will hit. And it will kill this ooze.
Oh, good.
This one will attack this ooze. And miss. Wait, did I already move these guys?
He had
up?
one chop.
And I believe
Not yet.
this guy hasn't moved. This guy moved, but this guy has not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he will also attack that ooze, same ooze. And miss.
Intimidate them, helping us. Intimidate them. Tell them
Okay.
to fucking help us.
That is the guard's turn. It is Aguilero's turn. Who has 88 again for his stupid thing. Makes no sense to me. I don't understand it one bit. It's okay though.
I am just that ultra fast.
That's right. You're up, my man.
I am just that ultra fast. Okay, hold on.
So fast, I need to think about
Okay,
what I'm doing.
I will dash to get my stuff.
He's like, bye-bye, skeletons! I got things to loot!
So
Alright.
he's going to take 2 opportunity attacks.
Roll an investigation after you, get attacked by the skeleton. Number 1 does a 6 hit.
No.
Does a 17 hit.
It's that other guard you gotta worry about.
Yes.
And you will take 3 points of damage.
Whew, that's like half your damage at level 1.
It is.
If only he tried to kill it first. Alright, you can roll investigation to find out what you find.
Investigation.
Yeah, you're investigating the chest, aren't you?
Probably the chest, but okay.
The chest. Could be anything. I could be
The
investigating.
guard is following
Alright,
me,
you
and the
found-
other guy is just taking stuff.
Yep. You found a longsword and a
All
shield.
kinds of treasure.
Would you like me to equip it for you?
Yes, please.
I had a feeling.
Wait, just one? I want 2.
2 shields?
Right, you found a shield and a
2
longsword.
swords.
Greedy Gus.
I have a 2 weapon fighting.
Listen, I was told that you're going to want a shield and a longsword. If you want another longsword, you can talk to somebody else. This is what you found.
Okay,
Listen,
I'll get that.
You went with dueling style fighting. So if you use a one-hander and a shield, this hand does 2 extra damage.
Which hand?
Whatever hand you attack with, your one hand you attack
Depends.
with
Are you right-handed or
does 2
left-handed?
extra damage.
My God.
Okay, you are now equipped.
Okay, I will refresh.
So on average, you're doing 1 less damage, but you have 2 higher armor class.
All right.
To higher armor class, I'm still
Would you
at
like
12.
to? You don't have any bonus actions. Your turn's done. Tempe, you're up.
I'm with it.
All right. Since I see
You're getting-
people are getting stuff out of there, I'm gonna go. Let's see.
Oh, because you're seeing, you're just ignoring what the dwarf who's been
Everybody's-
telling you this whole time says.
Everybody's ignoring you.
I was following you. I was listening to you.
But you said I'm seeing as opposed to I'm hearing what Finnegan said.
Finnegan is supposed to be heard.
Just pointing out,
I
you're
heard you,
following in
Finnegan.
Finnegan's wake, which is a fantastic song.
Finnegan, I hear you, and I'm going to do the thing. So I'm going to just go around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Look at that. I go around the battle.
Sir,
Now I wanna
wow,
invest-
so stop right here now, sir. You're not supposed to be doing that. But you hear from behind. I knew you were up to no good this whole time. That's why I've been following you, sir. And roll an investigation.
Do I need to roll an investigation
Yeah,
too?
you need to roll at least 12 to find something. No pressure.
Oh, please let me roll at least a 12.
And here's another 4.
Ah, you found something.
14.
All right.
Woo!
I will put it in your inventory.
Thank you.
That's what I do, apparently.
And I moved, and I wait, and I'm still got. I'm going to use the firebolt bolt.
Oh, wait.
That's not my action.
Wait, you have
I'm the one to the right of.
Investigation might have
Okay,
been
they still have
your
their
action.
Investigation was your action, just like it was.
Yeah, you got
No,
a
it's-
bonus
Oh, that's
action.
right.
which
That's
makes
right.
it-
Investigation was the action. I forgot. My bad. But no, I went around
Actually,
them.
I'm
unlike
counting.
you
I'm
guys
counting
that went straight.
investigation as your bonus action because that's what I did for Enrique because he double moved. So I'll count it as your bonus for this time.
I appreciate it. Then I want to try the firebolt again to the one to the right of Finnegan
1 second.
to see if I can actually be effective this time.
Oh, he's using the stepmom intimidation. Son, I'm gonna whip off. I'm gonna take my shoe off.
Sure, it would be nice to see someone else kill a skeleton once or twice in my lifetime.
All right, so you just did a firebolt.
I killed one back there.
Which one did you
That's how
attack?
that's how
Which
the
one
guard
did- Which one
unlikes
did
me.
you attack?
This one.
That one there.
That one there. Okay, so it has 4 points of damage, and now it is a skeleton that is just on fire and just looks like it's mad while with fire. Okay.
Wait.
So now his full body
Oh,
is
Hades.
just engulfed in flames while he's like almost using it as like power and rage.
Oh,
And
nice.
your gear is in your thing now. You can equip everything.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And it is Finnegan's turn.
Well, I see that the skeleton between myself and the other dwarf is still alive and on fire, so I guess I will ring a bell about its skull and let it toll the dead.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
18.
That will pass. So I will grab some gear out of the chest.
Investigation. You need to roll at least 12.
Well, like I didn't see it before, and suddenly I didn't know they were
You
there.
only found one shield
Okay.
earlier, apparently.
No, I
Oh,
found
so
all the
seven.
shields and all the armor and all
Yeah,
that
but
earlier.
as everyone else dug through it, they kind of just threw it around, and now you've lost track of it.
Okay, I guess I lost track of things.
As happens.
You got dumber.
Exactly. No, I'll put it in your inventory.
Like, don't tell me like he's the one that told us about it and can't
But,
get it.
Is told the dead a physical spell? Like you touch the person while you do this?
No, it could be ranged.
Okay, lucky you.
It's deranged.
It's deranged.
I speak to their minds, and I
Right.
envision a bell, very large, the size of them, ringing in their skull,
All right. So
sounding the sounds of their doom.
you already have that.
Cool.
1 second. Let me add this stuff.
Loading.
Loading time. Put